Chat and listening as well.
Yes.
Oh!
Mash, what was that video of you presenting for me?
What?
Oh, it's me showing me sack off. Yeah, that was good. Alright, hang on. I gotta friggin'. Alright, I'm just gonna drop you guys off at Port Nyanzaro. Alright.
Wait, what?
I had to drop you guys off there because the thing is
Alright.
like further along
Mash?
to get to 5 again.
Yeah, honestly, Marshall, that's when I just start moving the actual
Yeah, I'm starting to think about doing it.
the start page around so it's closer to whatever I'm currently using.
Yes,
Rosie.
Jesse.
I told Weber, slap him for me, and she says, I don't want another beating, I'll pass. Because you told her that you beat her.
I did.
You fucking twat.
You know, I'm really worried about all of these little cave bits now because they've got a bunch of arrows pointing at them.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're just the floors. That's all they are. They're just each floor, and they got a map of each floor.
Map for each one, eh?
Yeah, that's all it
So
is.
that's the zoom in for the map. That's
Yeah.
why there's 2 for each.
Yeah, there's not a point in going like they'll die here, they'll extra die here. Alrighty.
I'm proud that that's my first quote on there, Rosie. Proud.
Don't I have a quote that's like my dick is like a basilisk? You look at it, you die.
It was honestly hilarious.
It was
You know what you need to
actually-
put there, Rosie? You need to put I am Wiener.
I am Wiener.
But it has to say Marshall, even though it's not me.
Yeah, even though you were quoting Neil.
Did you hear that fully sick sneeze even through KJ's mic?
No, I didn't. I wish
Oh.
I had.
I'm sad now. Makes me sad.
I too am sad.
Remember
Yeah,
how
for
like I've
different
got
reasons.
pushed to talk and I still sneeze into my mic?
Yeah, you shit.
No, I'm disappointed, Marshall, that you didn't like my post about banning the letter Q.
No, I saw that, and then as I saw that, someone was like, "Hey, Marshall," I was like, "Yeah," and I closed my phone and when I brought it back up, like it reloaded my feed, and I was just like, "Damn it!" But I was too lazy to go to your page to like it.
If we ban the Q, then we can't have LGBTQ. We just have LGBT. Then we got to ban the rest.
Yeah, but it's too closely to the hammer and sickle. Too close to the hammer. Common bastards. All right. Okay, so, what happened last session?
We had a long rest. No,
That's
short rest.
okay. In the last session, Neil attended karate classes for about 18 months.
Oh, right.
We had a short
Just
rest,
reading
sorry.
from my thing.
We had those short rests.
Yeah,
and
you guys
then
had a
we were
short
going-
rest, and then you were gonna move on to
Yeah, we
the...
bought a bunch of terrafolk. They
I-
were very friendly.
I managed to get them to drop me by giving them money again.
Yep. You managed to get one to drop you.
And then I had to shoot the next. I had to
You were a
fucking slash
comet?
the next one.
You were a comet?
Fuck no. That was when I was 10, thank you very much.
Stop looking at little pictures of
Whoops.
baby Neil.
He's just so cute!
I want to
I
see.
wanna see baby Neil.
Okay.
But KJ, Neil is still a baby.
Well,
Baby
yeah, that's
Neil
true.
sludge.
I swear to God, if he shaves
Picture
again, I'm just
bigger than
gonna
you.
leave him.
I
Yeah,
will
go
pick
on the
you
DD
up.
chat.
I'll put you on the top shelf.
Totally D&D related.
There we go. The
Makes
old
sense.
khaki uniform with my edgy little dragon.
What was that Bukaki uniform?
Yeah, almost. You look similar to how,
khaki.
you look similar to how when I first met you, Neil.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, yeah.
Clean shaven and shit. Didn't look right.
Well, it doesn't, does it?
Does not.
Yeah. Now the only defining different thing that happened to
on.
me when I grew older was my jawline, and that's not exactly much.
That's right. The locations of those badges changed. New
Yes.
thing came out.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That goes on your sleeve, that goes under that, that goes next to that.
They changed based on the variety of sticks and tents you played with.
Fuck you.
Oh, baby Neil!
You would enjoy it.
I probably would, but you know what? It's gonna be one of them secrets I take to my grave.
But you just admitted that right
Oh,
here.
you look like
I
a
did
kid
not
I knew
admit
in
it.
the 6th grade.
What was that, Marshall?
You look like a kid I knew in the third grade.
When was that? A few years ago?
It was me.
Hey.
Wait a sec. Neil, how old are you?
What do you mean?
Neil 23.
Definitely not 18.
Neil 23.
That's what you think.
I'm very disappointed in everyone right now.
Why?
Why is that?
Probably.
What have we done
Clearly
to
wasn't
displease
genuine.
you? What?
It's okay.
I don't understand.
So this game, right? It's gonna start, yeah?
Yes.
I'm a little lost. It's alright.
But I am going to say, before we start, just as a little pre-word,
Pre-cum.
Rosie, I know that little text meme that you put into Party Deck was from your own phone. Because
I never
everybody,
said it wasn't.
everybody who wasn't using their own phone would have had green text because they would have been texting because they had credit. Bazinga.
Damn.
Fuck.
Nice.
Anywho, all right. So, yeah, so you guys had a bit of a short rest. You were just sort of walking on closer to the mighty Five-Finger Tower, and you were like, "That appears to be somewhere we can have long rest." That
You're a
was my
shit
horrible
blast.
blast impression. I'm not a frog,
I was
but I
thinking
do have a
Poindexter.
massive cock.
Quack.
Quack.
Hey, Dal. Have I got a massive cock? Don't shake your head at me. You cannot hear everyone laughing. They were cheering me on.
You are lying.
Stop laughing, woman.
I think the insight roll was too high. For
Yeah, I
you.
rolled a nat 1 in deception.
Just immediately start shaking head.
Literally just in there shaking her head. I was like, damn you.
Baby, please don't do this to me.
Damn woman.
please. Alright,
Fucking go.
oh. I have a sore chest, woman. Don't look at me funny. Alright, yeah, so you guys got to the base of the, Jesus, why'd you throw a pillow at me? I'm trying to DM woman,
Because
stop.
you thought your massive cock would deflect it.
I cut glass with it. Yeah, so you guys got to the base of Firefinger. You had, Musharib and his two dwarven buddies with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Gandark and Dwarfnib.
Oh, I thought it was thing 1 and thing 2. Continue.
I mean, if you call them that, they're likely to bludgeon you quite heavily, but you're free to be like it.
They won't understand the reference, and neither will I.
No, they won't understand the reference, but they'll find it derogatory. Alright, so you guys get to the base. Everybody roll me perception.
No.
Let's get
That,
these
that
rolls
requires
out.
like
dude.
actually opening my character sheet.
Niggas, what happened to I'm ready?
I am ready. Look at Blast already on.
I'm ready to know.
Shit.
Oh, I didn't change my ads.
To say
That one.
Josh and Rosie,
Ah,
you
son of a
inept
dick.
pig.
That one.
Neil, you inept pig.
I also clicked on
Good,
something that was not roll
good
20.
job. Good job.
So now I've gone to a
KJ
different page.
And Jesse, you're the only ones that had your ads set properly.
That's because I did it when we first logged on, like fucking hours ago.
Good job. Good job. Alright. Who just left and who's rejoining? What?
That would be me.
Oh, I only saw
Because,
it,
like I said, I
vanish
clicked
or
on something that
reappear.
wasn't roll 20 and opened another page.
Oh.
Thank you for listening, you deaf fuck.
I'm not sorry.
Alright, so. So. Charita,
Mm-hmm.
You see a big ass tower.
Good stuff.
Is it Marshall's
like-
massive cock?
You're like, damn, that's massive.
Look at me seeing shit.
Rosie, you see silhouettes, like surrounding the tower
Like in the air?
in the air.
Holy shit, did you really?
You only see about like 1, 2, or 3 of them. You know, like you see very few of them. You know, you only really see like a maximum of 3 at one time, and like 1 every now and again. You assume it to be like each silhouette like going back, landing, and then just another one coming back out, and sometimes the same ones are coming back out. Like you start to recognize the same wingspan every now and again. Josh, same thing for you. Blast and impact. Not only do you see those silhouettes, you can't discern what they actually are physically, but you can tell the Terrafolk just by like the spreading of their wings.
Motherfucking cunts.
And you can look up the tower, and as you look up the tower, you can see like the mini, because this is like 300 feet in the air. Like it goes up 300 feet. You like can see, you know, the holes along the way of the tower, like the little crevices, and it's a natural structure, which is even more bewildering to you. That you definitely you're definitely like, that's a natural structure right there. And about halfway up, there's a Brocan ladder, or rather, it seems as if the rock has grown to consume the ladder.
Grown?
Wait, what?
That, or not necessarily grown, but moved to have consumed the ladder.
Alright.
And you see at the base, it's surrounded
Got a
by
nice
dense
girth to it?
trees and groves. It does. At the base, it's a very rocky. It's a climbable. They're climbable walls. Like they're very, you know, they're rocky. They've got footwells, handwells, that kind of thing. And about 15 feet up is the start of a giant bamboo wooden makeshift. Not makeshift, but like, you know, fairly old looking, but not dangerous. It still looks
So not
fairly
safe is what you're
sturdy.
saying.
No, it looks fairly sturdy. It just looks like it's been there for quite a while, and it starts about 15 feet up, and it goes to the first ledge.
Mhm.
And that first ledge looks like it roughly goes about 60 feet above the ground. You guys can choose what you want to do.
I want to lick the tower.
I'm gonna lick my eyeballs.
I want to lick my hand. Wait, I don't have a tongue.
Existential crisis time
You
initiated.
graze your lack of a mouth jaw. Oh, wait, do you have a mouth? Do you have a mouth
I'm
jaw? Like
assuming
a
I have a jaw.
mouthpiece? Okay, alright. Well, just, you know, never know. Well, yeah, you scrape your bottom jaw, your mouthpiece, along the back of your hand, and sparks and stuff start to fly.
That's that
from the
chalk on a
grindings of metals.
chalkboard. Nails on a chalkboard sound.
Oh,
What you
No.
fools want to do?
I wish to scale the tower.
You wish to scale the tower.
Are we going to attempt to get up this thing?
I don't see
okay.
any
Let's send
entrances.
Blastfest.
Did you actually say there was a ladder within reach if I were to jump for it?
Well, I mean, the base is the base is like it's rocky cliffing, so it's fairly straight up, but it's like, you know, it's got footwells, handholds, you know, exposed rock that you'd be able to climb it. But there is a ladder about 15 feet up, and the ladder, you can tell, probably used to go all the way down to the base, considering that there's about a foot of ladder at the bottom.
I can just jump to the ladder.
But it's about broken in the middle. You can attempt to jump.
We can give a bit of rope to someone.
I don't like the tiny
Whoever would be
animal.
best at getting to the ladder? I'm not sure.
It's probably best if you give me the rope, and then
I'm
I
not
jump.
sure. You're quite big enough to jump with a rope. I'm pretty sure the rope is bigger than you are.
No, it's fine.
Rope is also 10 pounds.
No, it's fine.
Well, if he only
If we
takes
give,
the
if we
end.
give a rope to someone, they can tie it to the bottom of the ladder, and then the rest of us can use the rope.
You mean
Look.
top?
Do you mean the top?
Wait,
She
by
means the
bottom of the
bottom
ladder,
at
I
the
mean
top
the
of the ladder.
bottom of the bit that's 15 feet above the ground.
No, let's tie it to the one on the ground and we'll just like pull it out.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
right. Yeah, I
So
guess.
that it hangs down across the gap. If you tied it to the top of the ladder, there'd just be a rope hanging alongside 50 feet of
Yeah,
the
that's why I
60
was
foot
like.
ladder.
Yeah, that's why I was like. Do you mean the top?
Alright.
No,
but yeah,
that's
yeah.
retarded. The
Sorry.
bottom.
The rope.
I don't know if
I don't have one.
Yeah, do I?
Guess who
Wait,
has
who's
a
got the
rope?
rope?
This guy.
Blast roll persuasion.
I don't think he has to. The only person with a rope
Yeah.
believes Blast is the guide.
Guide to Endor guides.
Yeah, no matter what you rolled, yeah, you're pretty convinced anyway, Neil.
I want to roll anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're gonna win because I rolled so shittily.
All right.
No, actually, that's our guide right there. He knows exactly what he's doing. I give him the rope.
Inside at disadvantage.
No, I give him the rope. I'm just gonna give him the rope.
Oh, you're just gonna give him the rope? Okay, you don't have to roll for it.
Because that's
then.
our
All right.
guide. He knows exactly what he's doing.
You hand him the rope. You now have 10 feet of hempen rope. It could probably go
50 feet
multiple
of
on you.
hempen.
50 feet, not 10 feet.
All right, how much does that weigh?
10 pounds.
It's 10 pounds. Did anyone hang on? Who grabbed the rope out
Yep,
of the
I'm
bottom
fine.
of the?
I'm still fine.
Out of the bottom of the.
Was that the rope at? Was that the
Out of
rope at the bottom of the crate?
At the
chest?
No,
Thank-
that's in my inventory.
That's yours? Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to know.
Why do I feel like you want to know because there's some sort of magic to it?
No, I just wanted to know who's got it because it's like it's a particularly better looking rope. Like yours is, the one that you guys have all got, just like crappy hempen rope that's been tied together. His is like bound and it's got like ends on it that are properly fastened with metal, etc., etc. It just looks really nice.
I can smell bullshit. Anyway.
No, like it just does. Looks really
Oh.
nice.
Or I can jump and fail.
Um,
I'm gonna roll like a fucking...
you jump up. You jump up
gonna-
to reach the ladder, and so you like sort of lean forward a little bit, and you don't actually reach the ladder, but you sort of catch onto the rock, kind of. Make me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Yeah, bitches.
Yeah, so you don't just put like a leg or an arm and a foot well, you full on like roll inside of one of the mini like rock spaces that can contain you, so now you're just sort of like crouched within the wall.
I still want to try to make my way up to the ladder.
Alright, you can do that.
Yeah.
If you're gonna climb it, just give me an athletics check.
I'm gonna have to make an athletics check anyway. Oh, fuck you, cunt!
So like you put your hand out and like you put like your right hand out to the towards the direction of the ladder, and as you do, you just immediately like put all your minuscule weight onto this like hand rut that you've got hand hole, and as you do it, you immediately just drop 3 rocks down. Everyone please make a dex save.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, try to catch me, boys.
Can I open my mouth to catch him?
Still.
I point
Do you
the
want to
gun
open
at
your
him.
mouth to catch him with
That
it?
one?
Pretty
Yeah.
sure we're dodging rocks.
You don't know what you're dodging.
Wait.
Do you want to catch him in your mouth? You can if you want to, I guess.
I'm
would like to
aiming to
try and
catch
catch him.
Blast specifically.
That one.
I'm gonna try and catch our
You also clicked
glorious
the wrong
guide.
one.
No.
There you go. I didn't fuck that up.
Alright, so wait, Ush, are you going to make the dex save? I mean, you kind of have to.
I want to catch our guide.
Okay.
Alright, so
yeah.
you're not quite sure what's exactly falling. It kind of falls kind of quick. Rail, you dodge out of the way. Oosh. As it gets a bit closer, you originally had your mouth open and were right under it, waiting to catch blast, and then you realised that it was quite a large stone, unless you stepped out of the way and it slammed and hit the ground. Impact, much the same as you, but you didn't have your mouth open, ready to eat him. Charita,
Yeah.
3 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh no.
Yeah, a little pebble. It actually wasn't too big of a rock. It was about the size of your hand. Just sort of came and bonked on the noggin, but it was just the velocity that it was going at that caused it to be a bit more ferocious in its landing.
I'd like to
Well
roll.
thought.
I'd like to roll above a 10, please.
You can give me another athletic check.
Yeah, I think that'll do.
Yeah, so you pull yourself up, you climb, you putter up along a little bit, like you hop every now and again from like one of the footwells to sort of gain further distance, and you landed right on the last rung of the ladder.
And I'm gonna tie the.
Deck save.
Okay.
So as you jump, like as you push yourself off with your back legs to land on the bottom rung, it like as you land on it, you just hear like a and it snaps a bit and it just falls from under you, but luckily with your other hand you grab the rung above it and pull yourself up with that.
Alright, I want to tie the I want to tie the hemp rope off to something that looks stable enough to hold it and people coming up.
Stable enough to something other than the ladder, that's it.
Okay, then I just tie it off to the ladder and just let it fall down to the rest of them.
Alright, yeah, so you like sit in the gap because the actual gap between each rung is big enough for you to actually sit like on your little booty, and so you sort of like sit with your back against it. There's a small gap like between the rung and the wall, but like not big enough that you'd fall through it, just enough that you sort of lean through it and your butt hangs down.
Yeah.
And then yeah, you successfully tie off the rope. You don't quite test it for strength since you can't really put too much weight on it anyway, so you can't really tell
Because I weigh like nothing anyway.
whether or not it is, but yeah, it just immediately just falls to the ground, and there's like a bundle of rope at the bottom now, like as well as the rope leading up to it.
I'm just gonna go up like 2 rungs and then I'm gonna just call down test.
All right, yeah, you can just you easily go up those rungs. You don't even need to make an athletics check for that. Just going up 2 rungs, you're right. So who's gonna go up at first to do a test?
Nah, the 200-pound metal man. Sorry, 300-pound metal man.
Yo, I step back.
Get him to test it.
Yeah, can I ask how much you weigh in total, please?
In total,
Yes.
I've got 325.
What?
Just on you?
Like that's my weight. I don't know if that includes my weight of stuff.
Because I want like your inventory and your actual weight as a warforged.
Okay.
It's gonna snap immediately.
Holy crap, I'm
373.
373.
Yeah.
Make me an athletics check.
Oh.
I get hit by more fucking rocks.
You as you pull up, you pull yourself up like slowly but steadily, because you hear like cracking a bit, and as if you're really pulling on that rung, and blast from the top. You don't say anything because you're a bit like no, but you see a clear welting in the wood of the rung from his weight. Nothing actually happens, and you can hear like tearing from the rope as well. Can you make me another athletics check, please, Neil?
Ow.
So you get up the final, the final few feet, and you grab onto the rung that's got the rope tied to it, and as you grab onto that rung and then let go, it almost like springs up a little bit, so you raise a little bit, and then you just sort of climb up the next 2 rungs to be in line with to have your head in line with pretty much all of Blast's body sitting on the rung.
Hang on.
You notice that as you get off the rope, the rung had a little bit of tearing to the right side.
I'm just gonna go ahead and move where it was tied to a different rung?
Yeah, you can just move it up one rung.
Ooh, decisions.
Make an acrobatics check, since you're gonna have to balance on the ladder while you're tying
He has
it.
3 arms.
Or, right, hang on. Is there somewhere close by that I can anchor it to?
On the wall? No, not really.
Not
It's
on the
just
wall?
the rung. It's just the ladder, really.
I've got a hammer and some pitons.
You can use that to do it if you want to, yeah.
I'm just gonna hammer a piton into the ground.
Alright, give me an acrobatics roll to steady yourself doing that.
Into the floor?
What do you mean into the floor? Are you going right to the top of the ladder? Because you're only halfway up it.
Oh, right. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you
change
to
it
do
to
an
a different
acrobatics
rung
check.
then.
Alright,
What
yeah,
is
you still make me the acrobatics check, you just won't have to do a strength check now with it.
Oh no.
Impact, as you untie it from the bottom rung, you go to place it onto the next rung up, and while you thread it over, you're still holding the rope. You immediately lose your grip and begin to fall while still holding the end of the rope that's been like weaved over
Ow.
that rung, and you pull it down.
Ow.
As you land, you take 4 bludgeoning damage, and the rope follows closely behind you. The 2 bottom rungs of the ladder have now been broken, and the rope is back at the ground.
I'm just gonna kind of like face palm, just. Aw.
It's really
Can anyone throw like how you roll the rope up into a nice bundle, and then you can throw the heavy end up, so that way maybe I can catch it.
Hang on. I've got a spear that I can tie to. But what are the darts? Are they like, how big are these darts?
They're fucking darts.
They're the
Are they like-
size of a regular dart that you'd throw
regular-
at a dartboard. You
Really?
couldn't tie a rope to it.
Oh, you could, it
Okay,
just wouldn't do
alright,
anything.
never mind.
Just throw me the rope.
Who can throw a spear?
Throw the rope.
It's not gonna do shit.
You only have to throw it up 15 feet.
This is true,
Throw
you
it
do
like
only have
life
to throw it
saving.
up 15 feet.
Right.
Well, actually now it's probably about 17 feet. Because you've knocked
That's
those
fine.
2 rungs, but either way, it's the same difference.
It's a lot safer.
I'll,
No, this is true. You're just happily sat up on one of the rungs.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. Like, throw.
Right. Who can do that?
I'll pick it up and just like hold the bundle in like a bind, hold one end, and then like try to shot put the whole bundle, wrapping it straight towards the fucking small rung.
I had to catch it.
Alright. Make me a strength and dexterity check.
Is that me doing dexterity?
No. That's Ush doing the strength and dex.
Yep.
Now just a check, not a save.
Oh, my bad.
That's fine. And then Jesse, we'll see if you need to do the dex.
Yep.
Yeah, the dex check. You're a bit short on it, but other than that, you manage to peg it all the way up there. It gets right up there. A bit of it latches on, like hooks onto the to the ladder rung. Like a bit of it lands on and gets squished between the wall and the rung. But the rest of it's still now falling to the ground. Jesse, make me a dex check. You grab it. You're now holding on to the rope.
I'm gonna tie it off to another rung.
To the rung
Again.
you're sitting on, because you are now at the lowest rung. The 2 rungs that were below you have fallen. from
Yeah, that's
being
alright. I'll
broken
tie it
by-
off. I'll tie it off
by
under that
impact.
rung, and then I'm gonna go back up another 2 rungs because of the strain put on the last rung from him coming up.
Alright. Yeah, you don't even
Weave
need
it
to make
through
any
some
checks.
more.
So you tie it on again. You can't really check the sort of weight for it. You can't really put that much weight on it and be like, okay.
I think we let Impact go last this time.
Yep.
That might
You
be a
just,
good idea.
you just see me with my three little froggy paws. I just give a little thumbs up,
Paws, hands.
little fucking weird gecko hand. I just like put my thumb up, like that's it. Lick my eyeball, walk up 2 more rungs.
All right.
I'll go next.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
All right, Rael, you're walking up to the
Good luck, Dimple.
rope. Give me an athletics check. Everyone at the bottom is kind of, they're a little bit impressed by like how much quick work you make of this rope. You stumble a bit at the top as you reach the ladder rungs, but you pretty much seamlessly transition from the rope to the rungs without much of an effort. Are you gonna climb up the rest of the way?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
you're
because
about
Blast is
head
small,
height.
can I just go straight past him?
Yeah, no, you can go straight by. He's sitting within
Alright.
the rung.
I wanna like, I wanna like try and sneak up, so I
Okay,
can find out
alright.
what's at the top.
All right,
Hopefully
roll
that doesn't
me
go
an
to-
athletics and then a stealth check. You fumble a little bit on the way up on the ladder, but other than that, you get up fairly quickly. Not a single sound from you not a single sound comes from you upon ascending this ladder. You reach the top. It's a bit annoying at the top. You now actually can see that the top of the ladder is almost primarily bound to like 2 wooden pegs in the wall with a taut rope between them. So like each strut or each column, pole, whatever you want to call them, of the ladder has a rope at the top with a peg through it that goes to like a stake in the stone wall, and that seems to be what's keeping it up.
It's just hanging here.
It is just hanging there. It's hanging against the wall, but it's like fairly tight rope, so the rope's not going to be the rope's not like swinging or swaying. It's really taut rope.
Yeah.
Give me another athletics check just to get up that final last piece. Yeah, you get up onto the ledge. You sit up on the ledge. The actual ledge itself, before you go into the opening, is about 5 feet from the opening. You see it's actually quite a wide opening. You have dark vision? Yeah, you do. Of course you do. You're an elf. You see that it's quite a tight cave. It's only about, from what you can see, it seems to be pretty much like 5 feet wide the entire way, and it's about 10 feet tall, if that, with some of the spots being 5 feet tall and others being like, the highest of pretty much, yeah, the highest spot is a 10 foot high spot. Who's next?
Me.
Alright, Charita. Give me an athletics check. Yep, so you climb up the rope fairly seamlessly, sliding up there, and then you go towards your transition to the ladder. Please roll me another athletics check. Alright, you climb up the ladder fairly, or you do the seamless transition to the ladder. You're now at about head height with Blast. I assume you're going to keep climbing up?
Yes.
Alright, you keep going up. You get to the final spot. You see the same thing that Rael saw with the ropes and the pegs into the wall. Roll me an athletics if you wish. Stealth if you want to do it stealthily.
Fuck it.
All right, you get up
Cool.
there. There are a few creeks. When I say there are a few creeks, there are several creeks. It's like as you're creaking up, you had no concern for being stealthy, so you just walked up like it was a normal ladder. You got to the top, and you are greeted by Rail. You are now
Awesome.
at the top.
Those
It's
were
getting
pretty
pretty.
fucking consistent rolls.
It's getting pretty crowded at this point.
Hmm.
There's not a lot of room at the top here without going deeper into the cave. Or at least there's not a lot of room on the edge. You'd have to go into the cave to make room for
Okay.
everyone else. It's probably enough room. You would deduct that there'd be enough room for impact, but Ush would probably struggle to be up there with the two of you at the current moment.
Okay. Well, I'll move into the cave only just because if it's the ledge where we're having the space issue, and I can obviously see in the dark, so I can keep an eye out.
Yep, that's alright.
Assumedly already what Rael is doing.
That is fine. You okay? Okay.
Oh, I see.
Ew. It's loading really slowly, but I see.
I see the light
Surrounding you.
surrounding me. Bitch.
Alright, I'm just gonna
Slot.
drop. So you said you were going deeper into the
Yeah.
thing, just a bit into the cave? Feel
Enough
free to
in
like
to make space.
move your token just to probably
Oh
like
yeah,
load
it's hardly loaded for me, so I'll move it once I can see shit.
Alright, I'll just move you into the spot that
Thank you.
probably see there. Rail's probably about there. As you can see, as everyone can see, not a lot of space up there for people to sort of sit
No.
as they go up. There's definitely room. There's definitely room for impact. Oosh, maybe not. Who's next?
Wait, how big is Ush?
Pretty big.
Oosh is wide, not necessarily tall.
Alright.
Hence
It could
why
be scale the tower
he'd be
himself.
a bit. Oosh.
Yes.
I mean, anyone could. It's just a harder DC than climbing the ladder.
I'm
Like
not-
I said, the wall is climbable. It's just a matter of
Oh, I was just imagining
whether or not you want
claws,
to
but
make it
okay.
easier on. Oh no, the claws. I don't think you have a climb speed. Do you have a climb speed, Oosh?
No.
Oh,
No, I
sad.
didn't think Lizardfolk got it. Yeah,
But
the
I-
Baxies do, but
But I can
Lizardfolk-
hold my breath for 15 minutes.
Oh, that's fucking impressive.
that's
I can
great.
see in the dark.
You'd
You
think
don't
being,
need that.
you'd think being like a little wet, sticky, moist frog would let me have some sort of climbing speed. With my little sticky fingers.
Like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know what, Blast? I'm gonna throw you on here as well.
Yes,
On the
well,
ladder.
I'm just
Sort
on.
of show that you're on the ladder.
I'm just sitting
Yeah,
on
you're
the
on
same
the ladder.
spot, watching
You're like,
everyone else
yeah,
come up.
you're right at the base. But yeah, you're like wedged between the two rungs. Like people have been just stepping over you because you're pretty much you're
My size is
of nomad,
non-existent.
probably. Yeah,
climbing.
exactly.
I'm gonna climb the rock considering I saw that the metal man fucking fell.
Yeah.
You're
that's
gonna
fair.
climb the rock.
Yeah.
The wrong. Oh.
All right, roll me athletics. It's gonna be fun. Have to do it in 10-foot intervals. Okay. So
Good.
you
I'm gonna go put
seamlessly
to bed.
climb the first 10 feet. What was that, Neil?
What did you say, Neil?
Everyone is just cutting out.
Nah, it's KJ's lagging. I think.
Oh, sorry, fam. Neil is putting pants on.
No. Take it off.
Oh, hey, you should keep him off. I don't know what he's.
Whip him off.
All right, Ush. Yeah, you seamlessly you just effortlessly glide up those first 10 feet on the rock. Roll me another athletics if you're gonna keep climbing. You struggle. You climb up. Then when you climb up, you get about 5 feet further, and you lose your grip on a section, and then you slide back down about 10 feet before you catch yourself again. You are now 5 feet from the ground.
It's because I'm carrying this damn chest.
Oh yeah.
Oh, if you're carrying the chest, you wouldn't be able to climb it at all.
Oh man, you can leave that down below. We'll catch that on the way back.
no way to strap it to you. If you were climbing it, you would have left it at the like at the base of the. If you were climbing by the rope, you'd be able to carry it in under one hand. But climbing it, you would need both your hands to scale the rock wall.
Alright, I'll leave that behind.
I thought you
Alright.
strapped it to your back with rope anyway.
He turned it into a backpack.
Pretty much.
Oh, if you strapped it with rope, then yeah, absolutely.
That's what I definitely did last time.
With the rope that you grabbed from the thing.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
Alright. So, right back to the bottom.
Yeah, you slide down the last 5 feet back down to the bottom again. You're like,
Oh
damn it!
no!
Oh no.
Well, I slide, but I don't fall.
Yeah, I mean you're only 5 feet above the ground anyway. Look at a step up.
This Blast kind of looking down at Ush, just like gives the shoulder shrug, like, "What are you doing?"
You should show him what he's missing. Shake your rump at him.
Shoulder
Make him
shrug.
climb faster.
Fuck you doing?
Kind of lean down, kind of lean over and just go, "Do you need help?"
How loud do you yell that? You're 60 feet up.
Like has a megaphone.
Yeah, like I just cut my mouth, my hands, just go, "Do you need help?"
I'm afraid to use the fucking ladder because I saw how shit it was just at the Tin Man.
I mean, how much do you weigh? I mean, you weigh more than him with the chest, guaranteed.
380 pounds.
Is that just your inventory weight?
Everything.
Really? Well, the chest is 350.
The chest is 350.
If the chest is 350, then you're definitely more than that.
Alright, so... Hold up.
You could leave the chest down the bottom, like strapped up with rope, and carry the end of the rope up with you, and you can pull it up when you get up there. If you're that keen to have the chest.
We want to open that motherfucker.
So we want to wait for the data reset, or... Ooh, what's on my fluffy?
So it would be 550 pounds with the chest.
Dude,
That thing would...
you can attempt to climb the rope if you would like.
Yeah, that ladder would fucking explode if I got it on it.
Yes. It would be safe to assume that after what happened to Impact and
So...
the way his weight affected the ladder, it'd be safe to assume that you would be very good at it.
I'm gonna rage and fucking climb this in fucking anger. So...
Alrighty. Give me athletics at advantage.
Just like a race car.
I'm glad I stepped back.
You scoot up the first 10 feet and you're like as you're climbing up when your hand in the footwall. Make me another athletics check. You climb up about 5 feet, and then you again, not in the same spot, but in a fairly similar loose spot. You like lose a bit of grip with your right hand, and then you sort of like slam it back into the wall. You only really scaled 5 feet there. Roll me another athletics check. Yeah, you just keep going up and up. You go up another 10 feet. You're about 25 feet off the ground now, and all you see is up. You push forward even harder. You're now at 35 feet. You are up there, my friend. 45 feet.
Oh...
55 feet. You're about 5 feet from the top, and you just powered right up next to the ladder.
Didn't even take the fucking ladder.
You get to the top. You're now on the ledge. Make the final athletics check to get up there. Do note any form of stealth has now been lost. You were vigorously crawling up the side of that wall.
Don't think it matters after the shouting.
No, yeah, I mean, the stealth's already been lost.
There you
Yeah, you push yourself up. You actually jump a little bit. You are now up the top. You are on the other side of the tightened rope.
See if the Tin Man brings it.
Let's
Was that chest on your back the entire time?
Yeah.
Hell, the chest is up with you on your back.
How the fuck are we gonna get it down?
Throw it.
Drop it. It seems to fix itself up.
Pretty fucking much.
I say it's magic. Just toss it.
All right, Impact. You're the only one who's not up at the moment.
Do I need to move further in so that there's more space?
No, not necessarily.
Impact might pick it up.
There is enough space for Impact, but he'd be on the edge, you would feel, so... you can feel free to move deeper in if you would like.
I just move, just a scooch in. Just a scooch.
Alright.
There, I guess.
Have we had that long rest yet?
You get to that, and no, you have not.
That was the point of coming here.
Mm-hmm.
You get
Athletics?
to that, and yes, roll me an athletics, please.
Oh, fuck off.
I feel
Oh, buddy.
really fucking bad right now because the only reason I made that fucking whole trek is because I have a 5 to athletics and the advantage covered my ass.
Oh yeah, it did.
But no, that fucking rope and ladder would have never survived a fucking 550-pound
Lizard man.
fucking weight.
Plus chest.
Well, that's everything. That's with the chest. All my gear, total encumbrance, that whole fucking shebang.
How have your legs not like broken under the weight?
Alright,
The strong boy.
I have to drag dinosaurs back for my meal, dude.
You know what?
He's gonna
I'm
trip
assuming
and
I'm on the
die.
ground, right? Marshall,
yeah?
am I on the ground?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna take my boot off.
Was that your athletics check to climb up the rope?
That was my athletics checks to try to get up there, yeah?
Yeah, nah, you jump a little bit, you climb up, and then you're immediately just like, no, and you just sort of like you reevaluate yourself as you go about 10 feet back down.
Vertigo kicks in.
As you no, not necessarily vertigo, but you felt give in the rope, and so you're sort of just like, maybe not.
Okay. Just for the record, I currently don't have that rope on me, so that's 10 weight off me.
Yes, this is true.
I'm going to take my boot off, put the hammer, pitons, crowbar in there. Because
You do so.
what? 15?
You have just put all that weight into that boot of holding. You can put your boot back on. You are now 15 pounds, or how many pounds lighter you are. So if you want to,
I'm around about the same weight, funnily enough. What else could I put in there? Because I'm assuming the boot of holding is using the same rules as a bag of holding, where it weighs 15 pounds.
It is the exact same item. It's just rather than it being woven into what looks like a bag, it's woven into what looks like a boot.
So I've got a 15-pound boot. Cool. All right.
When I look over at Blast, he's still looking down.
Blast isn't
why
even
don't I
up there
just-
with you. Blast is halfway up the ladder.
I'm just gonna put that backpack in there as well, because it'll look funny without the backpack in there.
Alright, you can do that.
I'm also gonna put my herbalism kit
You
in there.
you oddly find it a bit strange that you, as you're putting the backpack in, you actually stretch the edges of the boot, and it like without
Just
stress doesn't fight you at all. It just sort of lets in.
The torches can go in there. The tinderbox also is in there. Potion of healing is also in there. Scroll is in my scroll case, which is on my side. Cool. All right.
Last is just like dangling his legs over the rungs, just like, relaxing at this point. While he's
Takes
fucking waiting.
Takes a bit getting used to, but you now have one heavy foot and one light foot.
No, it stays the same weight.
Stays the wizard. All right,
Yeah,
It stays 15.
works.
Stays 15.
all right. That's fine then. You
So now,
you
plus
still have a heavier foot slightly
3.
because you have a boot on one and not on the other.
it's true. All right, now my total weight is now 348. 0.8,
Alright.
if that makes any difference.
It
What
doesn't.
a reduction.
What a
Give me an
reduction.
athletics roll to climb up that ramp.
Oh, fucking.
You
Fuck a duck.
you get about 10 feet up, and you're about to go that last 15 feet. And as you go that last 15 feet, you just hear a cracking, like a deep, dense cracking. You're like, okay, no. Make me an acrobatics check.
Oh, buddy.
You grab. Nobody move further into the cave unless you're going to tell me, because there is stuff in this cave. Not like encounter-wise, like in terms of aesthetics-wise that you would walk into, etc.
Stuff.
Yeah, no. So you hear the cracking and stuff, and you sort of like leap a bit to the side and put your hands and feet into footwells that you saw to the side of the side of the wall. Which you're lucky that you did, because the rung completely snaps and the rope begins to fall to the ground, holding.
Catch the rope.
Catch the rope. Roll me a sleight of hand.
My sleight of hand.
You'll be quick with them hands. This is like all happening in 1 second of you jumping off, making sure you're on the wall, and then it's snapping and falling to the ground. So you got to be like rapid fast to grab it. It falls to the ground.
Can't. Alright, whatever. Continue up. I'm already here.
Up the ladder or up the wall?
Actually, how far up am I?
You are 15 feet up. You're at the base of the remains of the ladder.
Is it possible to just climb up the fucking thing anyway?
The ladder or the wall?
The wall.
The wall, yes, but you have to make athletics checks every 10 feet, whereas if you climb up the ladder, you only have to make 2 athletics checks.
Fuck it, I'll come back for my rope if it's not there. Sad days. Athletics to go up?
Yep. What are you climbing? Wall?
Whatever's there. If there's a ladder, I'm going up the ladder.
Well, it's just there's both. You're just currently on the wall, so you can keep going up it. But if you're going up the ladder, you just go up the ladder. You say hi to blast your wave with your third hand. You keep going up.
Ow!
Make me
Why
another
is he
athletics
still
check.
there?
I was waiting for you guys. Like,
He's
watching
waiting for
over.
everyone to get up. Make me an acrobatics check.
Oh no.
You place your
fuck.
foot
Scared me.
on one of the rungs, and
Oh,
you
no.
immediately hear a as your foot breaks right through the base of the rung, and you lose your grip on the top. That's what the acrobatics was, to see if you could hold your, see if you could keep your balance and hold your grip on the ladder and what remains of your foot, and you begin to plummet. You're about 50 feet above the ground
Oh no.
and
Bye,
dropping
Neil.
rapidly. Still following closely to the ladder and the wall, like you haven't just fallen back away from it. You're pretty much like grazing it on your way down every now and again.
Can I try and grab on that shit?
Yeah, you can. Make me an athletics check.
Please.
You manage to grab onto the one side of the of the ladder. Everyone at the top. The right-hand peg in the wall flies out.
Oh no.
Oh.
The ladder then begins to and swing just a little bit. Make me an acrobatics check to regain your balance.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Sadly, you don't regain your balance. You slide down a bit further, and you are now pretty much at head height to Blast, who has now had to grab on to the side of the ladder and no longer free sit.
What are you doing?
Hold on! I'll throw the chest to the side and make a foot loop with the other rope that I have, and then lower it down. Put your foot in.
Okay. Are you holding it by the end and just sort of like throwing it down, or are you like grabbing it halfway through and just sort of feeding it as you go?
I'm feeding it, and I'm figuring being a 550-pound weight might assist me here.
All right, so you're just going to be holding it at the top.
And
You're not like anchoring it or anything. Okay, that's fine.
I have nothing to anchor it with, but I'm gonna just start pulling them up.
Yep. So you lower it down. Impact. You get the look of like the footwell to the like the the footwell to on the rope, and and you're holding on to the ladder with both hands. You're holding on to the right side. Blast's holding on to the left side. You're dangling a bit more than he is. You're a bit lower than he is.
Woman, grab my back and help.
Did you say woman?
Yeah, Rail, because I don't know her name.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, are you gonna help him?
Yeah, I guess.
Alrighty, so Impact, Blast, I take it you both grab... Well, I mean, Impact, I take it you're grabbing Blast and then grabbing the rope.
Sure.
Alrighty. You grab it rather effortlessly, you grab it. Ush, make me a strength check, please. At advantage, since Rael is also helping pull the rope. She's not doing a lot of work, but, she's not doing as much work as you are, but she's doing a lot. Yeah, you pull it up so fast, like it's just... and they just come right up. Blast... Blast and Impact both make me an athletics check to get up this ledge.
You gotta be dicking me.
Blast, you get up the ledge. Impact, you fail to get up the ledge, but you are still holding on to the rope. You just can give it another go. You failed to like.
Can we assist him by pulling his arms?
Oh.
Please.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Can I just grab him
for a
and
hand.
yeah, just fucking grab him and pull him up there?
Alright, yeah. Yeah, make me an athletics check. Strength check, sorry. No, just Ush.
Alright.
Why the fuck was that so hard?
Oh,
Alright.
that's not the right one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't change the outcome. You just... And he's up right on his feet.
I would have helped as well.
As you do that, you wouldn't have done much though, but you still would have done quite a bit. As you do that, Rael, if you're not moving out of the way, you'd get trampled by Ush, but you pretty much get pulled up. You'll get pushed back a little bit. Impact, you are now on the ledge. You are pretty much holding hands with Ush, or you like monkey gripping, like with Ush as he's like holding you from the edge.
Bring my other two. I'm assuming this is like right hand. My two left hands onto it, like on his shoulder and elbow. Just be like, thank you.
Oh, I'll be back.
Need to wear less armor.
I'm playing silently in a corner.
Blast, you are pretty much sitting on the spot where he placed the chest down. You are now just sitting atop the chest.
What, me?
Yeah, you're just sitting on top of the chest.
Just relaxing.
Yeah, just chilling.
Well, that went well.
Shockingly.
Never again.
Never again.
I have to get back down somehow.
Fuck it, I'll just jump.
We
Stop.
have rope. We have ropes.
just pray
If
to
we
the
want to see the
RNG
top,
gods for
then there was at least 2 more.
You have those spikes, and now we could set them here.
It's gonna kind of go up to Impact, like tap him on the legs, be like, nice and hard, bro.
Alright. Let's check out this cave. What is in this cave? What are we doing?
Give us
Alright,
the juicy aesthetic detail.
so Charita's sort of standing, like in the front, looking through.
Nice.
I take it she's away from the mic, which is fine.
Time to explore.
She's
Hello.
do not move, Rael. Move like one back, kind of, and you'd be hugging the wall a little bit. As you guys walk into this, it is just cut. Like you thought it was like dense, like from the outside with the light, and you hadn't adjusted to the darkness really, or like not you hadn't adjusted to the darkness, but sort of your eyes were too looking out, in light. But as you're now looking in, what you originally, Rael, had thought to be cave, like walls and roofs, are now dense, thick webbing.
Oh.
This is all over the cave, and it starts about here and
Don't
here.
let them into the bag. There's no crap in it.
Poop in the bag.
This is now difficult
It's got
terrain,
cold chip in it.
and you actually cannot
Do you
get
want the
through it
I have an idea.
without cutting it.
Who has like a torch or something?
Hang on, let me get one out of my boot.
Get one out of your boot.
Take off the boot, pull out a torch. There you go.
Yeah, you take off your boot, you like shove your arm right down there and just pull out a torch.
Right.
And what?
Do you need a tinderbox?
What?
Light a torch.
Reach my arm into
We
the
can burn our
boot.
way through.
Yeah, Neil, I don't think you told anyone else that it's a boot of holding.
You see Blast like
in
attached to
character.
your foot, curiously like trying to stick his head in the boot.
So I think everybody now is bewildered by the fact that his boot
Can I
just
see
went
if
up
you
to
like
like
that?
his elbow.
Just like,
They're sort of like, what?
what's going on? As I'm handing Rael the tinderbox. What are you
Another
looking at?
torch.
You gotta like quickly
Don't
scoot
hand it to
Blast
me,
away.
just light the torch.
Alright,
that
you light the torch. As you light the torch, you're
It's back in my boot.
you're immediately greeted by the reflection of 4 eyes.
Ooh,
Only 4. What happened
Half
to
a
the rest
spider?
of their eyes?
4 pairs of 8 eyes.
Sets of eyes.
Yeah, sense.
And it can just immediately throw the torch at
You throw the torch, it doesn't hit any of them and gets caught in the webbing and begins to burn the webbing.
useful.
enough.
It'll create a light source for the others.
Roll initiative.
I don't wanna.
Can I have put my boot on? So I don't have to lose my boot. Accidentally.
As I take it and throw it off the ledge. No, I wouldn't do
Oh,
that.
please. I don't want to get back up again.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
My
Wait, what if you put the giant chest in the boot?
Huh.
we could try. Would definitely make my job a lot easier, and I could take back my fancy rope.
Yeah.
Worth a try.
Hang on. Yeah. Okay. Done. Do it.
Well,
I'll just come back.
yeah.
Figure it out.
And
Oh, I didn't even bring up the...
my reasoning for my shit roll is literally I was in the midst of picking back up the fucking
Yeah.
300-pound chest.
You can say that's the reasoning.
You could say the reason for me having the highest initiative roll right now is because I just saw something that resembles food.
All of you did notice that upon you coming up, Mushroom and his 2 brethren said, "We'll meet at top," and then they vanished.
Douchebags.
Can't.
Assholes!
If I knew this was going to be such a pain, I would have just dimension doored me an impact to the top.
You could have done that.
He
I
could
did
have.
offer to help.
You didn't say how.
Why would you say no to help?
That's alright. I mean, considering that the next floor,
Considering that there's
The
two
la-
more
it's
of the
ladder-
damn thing,
the ladder
we'll
on
just
the
do
next
it
side
after.
doesn't go all the way down,
Okay.
much like the first one, but this is about halfway up. Like, the second floor's got about 20 foot of ladder.
Don't be
So-
scared, Neil.
I don't trust ladders anymore. Fuck you.
Don't trust
Yeah,
yourself.
those rolls were
I don't trust
horrible.
myself.
Alright, blast.
I immediately get excited at the prospect of dinner, and you just see me retrieve my little tiny whip from my little tiny hip, and it just and it just flicks right past Sharita's head and goes straight for the nearest big spider.
Roll me again, you're at disadvantage because they're 3/4 covered. This is dense, thick webbing. It's very hard to see. The only reason you saw
Oh,
these were like the
that's okay.
reflections of their eyes.
I'll just roll in that
Um,
one. It's fine.
You actually whip, and as you whip, the end of your whip gets caught in the webbing, and you sort of pull it back, and you're like, God damn it. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna stay here in the corner because that way it lets other people go around me.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm
You
not
can
in the
get
way or
deeper
anything.
in if you want.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. I'm happy.
Alright. Braille?
Am I actually close enough to hit this one, or is it down the hole a bit?
It's on the wall. It's on the inner wall of the pit. Like, you only saw it because its head is just like above, so the eyes like glisten from you like looking down at it. So
Alright.
you'd be able to hit it. Like, it's within reach.
Okay. In that case, I draw my short sword and attack it.
Alright. Roll me a disadvantage, please. Which short sword are you using?
The magic one.
Alright, sweet.
But I'm still gonna just do a regular short sword roll because I'm not using its once a thing ability.
Yeah, that's fine.
Disadvantage. Stabby, stabby.
Yeah, so you, like, stab through the webbing, and, like, the further you push, the more resistance you feel, and you're like, oh, I must have gotten it, and then as you pull out, or as you pull back, a bunch of webbing falls, and the spider sort of just looks at you, hisses a little bit.
Alright. Follow up. Bonus action. Punchy, punchy.
So you punch, like, right through the thick webbing, and you just...
Yeah, I cut a hole for my punch,
Just-
dude.
Yeah, and you just smack it right in the nose. It
has a
it
nose?
hisses.
Oh, jeez.
It's the front of its head. Punch it right in the front of its head, like above its fangs.
So, yeah, I was gonna say above the fangs.
Yeah, right above the fangs.
Alright. I don't want to be here. Bonus action. Oh no, I already used my bonus action. Fuck it, I'm still here.
You
Balls
you
deep.
can
Balls
move.
to the walls.
You still are able to move though. You just might take a.
Yeah, but I don't want to
opportunity.
take an opportunity attack.
All right, okay, that's fine. So this nigga's gonna like be on the roof, and he's gonna scurry over this side, and he's gonna. He is not within reach of you, Charita. Hence why
Okay.
he doesn't provoke the attack, because he's pretty much on the roof. And then he sort of like slinks himself down along the webbing to get an attack on you, Blast.
It's going for the tiny meal. Appetizer.
Big spiders.
That's mine.
He like snaps down And just in front of your eyes, his two fangs like clash together.
Well, no, I eat you.
Yeah, he doesn't quite succeed.
Good. I will have my revenge.
This one, however, is gonna like crawl further a bit up the wall and go to chomp Charita.
No!
Which is flanking.
Fuck.
Oh.
Sounds like
Yeah,
a nat
Tommy.
20.
Doesn't it?
No, it's not a nat 20.
It's not dirty.
Alright, so it crawls up a little bit and it jumps like right onto your ankle. You take 6 piercing.
Yeah.
Make me a con save.
Saw that coming a mile away.
So you feel it like sink into your ankles and you're like, ah, damn it. And then you start to feel your leg beginning to shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, the feeling begins to move from your leg to your waist, to your chest, to your arms. Before you just start to feel a little bit
Poison.
weak and a little bit woozy. You are now unconscious.
Woohoo!
You take 4 poison damage.
Fucking didn't use that goddamn poison protector, did I? No, why would I do that?
Like, why would I do that?
We're going into a jungle. I need poisons. Resist.
Now this is a spider. Spider strength is fine.
Alright. This one's gonna slink over on its web, and it's going to splooge all over Charita
Hey!
and drag you over into the webbing.
It's gonna huge.
Oh no, I'm future gnomes.
Bye, Charita.
You are not completely spun. You've got like it's sort of like splooged onto your back and decided to drag you into the webbing.
Ah, sounds familiar. Thank you.
Superman.
Oh god.
Hey baby, what you doing tonight?
D&D. What are you doing?
This one's gonna.
I mean,
Sploozing over your back. What else?
That's
it's
where it
going
is.
to attempt to bite you, Rael.
What's up, bitch?
I'm fucking out. I'm getting a
To
drink.
which, right in front of your face, just chomp, and it misses you. It was going for your neck, but it failed.
What's this fire doing anyway?
Hey,
The fire
Um,
like, involuntarily.
it was like burning bits of the web, but then the web just started to accumulate over it, and it sort of just smothered itself out. This is really dense, thick webbing, and you know, not exactly the most flammable of webbing, as you are now finding out.
Haven't tried it.
Impact.
Hello, I am. Alright. Get him!
Just arrived.
Get up off of that thing.
Ah, there is a little beach. Actually, where does this web start? Does it start like where this is? Is that the start of the line?
What?
It starts like there, and there. This fool is just like crawled on the roof.
Oh.
He's not actually in the web, he's just on the
Cause
roof.
spiders do that.
Yes,
Jab
he's
the
just,
motherfucker.
he's just on the roof, he's not actually in the web.
Tame him. Wait.
You have advantage when you attack this one.
Advantage?
You are flanking.
Ah.
Oh, over here.
Slap that
Hold on.
shit. And then actually slap that shit.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
you're
honest, I
like-
don't know how I count as flanking. There's mostly wall here, but Just run with it.
It's okay.
Yeah, you can like see around.
Like,
Yeah, I
oh!
mean, the
It
tree
doesn't
rat.
come as far, you know.
Alright, let's have this sauce.
But yeah, you stab.
Oh, it smells spicy.
You stab that the giant spider, and it's like, and then you're just like, not this time. And rather than going in with a closed fist, you go with an open fist, and you just sort of smush it.
Just
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Note that these spiders aren't just like the size of regular spiders or even tarantulas. These are the size of people.
Are they bigger than me?
I assume so.
They are bigger than you and Charita, yes.
I think he's
Rael,
bigger than
Oosh,
us.
and Impact, no.
Good point.
This nigga's dead.
Rip.
Bye, Spidey.
They are very, very fragile.
Go on,
Charita, death save.
That button?
I raised my pimp hand like
You
a
succeed.
fucking
Mark it on your sheet.
Voice.
Alright,
Success.
Oosh.
Little shaman, where'd she go? Move forward. Find her getting dragged away and switch over to the lance.
Yep. That will use your bonus action to swap it to a lance.
And then we're gonna try and take a strike at this little fucker.
Alright, you have disadvantage because it's 3/4 cover in the thick webbing.
Alright.
Actually, you are raging.
Yes.
Now that doesn't change it. Raging doesn't give you advantage, that's reckless attack I'm thinking of. Never mind.
Ugh.
Yeah, you throw your lance like into just this thick webbing, and like as you do it, it just sort of gets caught in it, and you're just like, God damn it, and you throw it, you pull it back out, and all the end of it's just like, it's pretty much as if you just used a broom to sort of get rid of cobwebs. Basically got a big hole, and you now have like basically like a stick of fairy floss, but it's webbing. You didn't hit.
Alright.
Funny enough. Is that the end of your turn?
That is me.
Alright. Blast.
I would like to. If I come here under Ush and scoot through his legs, well, I'd be able to use my ability to jump over there. It's not my ability. It's just make a jump over the top of them. Because I can jump 25 feet.
Do it.
I want to jump right over the fucking top of the
Sure!
spider. You just see
Give me an athletics check.
You see me scoot through Ush's legs
Scoot
and
it down, do it.
fucking die.
I'm just gonna tell you, the DC was 25.
Oh, nice. Thank you for telling me that I could never succeed.
Yeah, as you jump forward, and you get schlunked into the webbing.
Excellent.
You are now restrained.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, you are now restrained. For the sake of it, this fool's gonna be this side because you are there, and you are now restrained.
Lovely.
And you're
Just-
stuck like a bug in a
just-
web.
Just fucking lovely. Fuck you, athletics checks.
Oh, I'm so glad I told you to do it.
Is that the end of your turn?
Can I bonus action? Can I use my action surge and then try to get out of the restraint?
So you're gonna flail?
Wildly flail.
Yeah, sure.
Bam, my action surge. Now what do I do?
Strength check.
Saving throw or strength check?
Check.
Well, I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm fucked.
You rip the webbing around you. And then as you rip the webbing around you, you land down the pit
Oh no.
into more webbing. You are now restrained,
God fucking damn
but
it!
you are 5 feet lower than you were before.
Well, it still
Lovely.
was a soft landing.
Yeah, you don't take any full damage from it.
Yeah, I figured, but still, it's a fucking a nuisance. All right, yeah, fuck it. Next
Osh,
turn.
what the fuck? Get off her.
This is the turnover. Were they mating?
No,
Were they?
He's
They
just a
weren't
cunt.
canoodling. Damn.
no, he plays like
Alright.
he's a dog.
Rail.
Alright, there's one above me. I'm just gonna stab and kick it.
All right. Stab and kick it.
Stab it, and then kick it. I guess
No,
not.
thoughts?
I really guess
You
not.
No, I
you
don't like it.
stab with your sword, and then as you pull back, you lose a grip on it. Your sword is now within the webbing.
Yay!
As you punch
Thank you.
into this webbing at this spider, the webbing consumes your fists, and then you fall in it a little bit deeper as you got to pull out. You're like, ah, and then you lose your balance and fall in a bit further. You are now restrained.
Damn.
You are restrained and do not have a short sword. This nigga dead. Alright, this nigga gonna take a bit of a munch at you, Blast. Oh!
There's a fucking crit in it.
It chomps down like into the center of your body. Deals 3 piercing. Roll me a con save.
Don't need to. I'm immune to poison.
Of all types.
Of all
Not
types.
just grung poison.
Not just grung poison. It is a poison immunity. Immunity, poison damage, and poison conditions.
You take 3 piercing.
Fuck you, little spider.
That is all you take is 3 poison.
Thank you, poison immunity.
This one's going to use its action.
Wait,
to,
is it immune to poison as well? Because if it isn't, it just bit me. It should make
That's a
an
very good point.
It should make a con save.
That is a very good point. I didn't factor that in. What's the DC on it?
12.
Yeah, it's just like yummy.
Fuck.
Wants
Everything
more
makes
of
a
that.
save.
Yeah, only just 13.
There's only one
that's-
or two things that have not made the save. Two things.
Yeah.
They've been
That's a
fabulous.
low save.
I know, it's ridiculous.
All right. Yeah. This spider over here is going to use its actions. Use its action to spin Chirita and schlunk
Blech.
his goober all over her front.
Did he ask? Like, did he ask? Like,
You are now
I don't
stable.
consent.
You are now stable, however you are restrained and unconscious.
Okay.
You're not tasty if you're dead. At least not like, long dead.
I like the little picture you put on it. It's just munted, and then her face is now a spider web.
It's fashion.
Would you prefer it if...
The other way, yeah. No, do it the other way around. Web and yeah.
No, it doesn't really work as well as it did with the commoners. Anywho, alright, this guy's used his turn. Alright, now there's this nigga who's coming up from behind you, big nig nog. He's gonna take a bit of a schlumpin' onto Oosh. And he just chomps in front of your face, and you're just like, ha ha, puny
Supper.
spider. Pretty much. Impact.
I'm so far away.
That spider is dead.
Quick, shoulder launch.
For me to get there.
You cannot move there.
Okay.
Just spider web everywhere.
I mean, you can attempt to.
But look what happened to me.
Yeah, but you will be walking into spider web.
Do it right or go in the pit.
Get all up in there.
You,
What kind of rolls
you,
do I have to...
you will need to roll me an athletics at disadvantage.
Athletics. Disadvantage. Oh no.
You crawl over where Blast was. You squeegee past Oosh, and as you get to your destination, you realize that you are covered in webbing, and you are now stuck within the web quite immensely. You are now restrained.
Spider's like, wow, they're just offering themselves up to us now.
Can I still try and punch?
While restrained, you can attack. It's just a disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try and attack
You can, yeah.
this one.
Alright. Yep.
Yeah.
You get yourself more entangled.
The bonus action. Yeah.
Even more entangled.
Bullshit.
Wow.
It's just not Impact's day.
They're fucking spiders.
No, he's
They
not.
are.
Run.
And you niggas crawling into the web.
I didn't even get a chance.
This is
Hey,
true.
dude,
You were
it's
dragged.
fucking-
You were forcefully brought
Hey,
into
I did
this.
not give consent.
You
Hey,
did
dig up the
not,
stanky
and now the splooge is just all over
To be
you.
fair, I didn't run into it. I just rolled 2 nat 1s on my attacks.
Yeah, and I was like, you're not getting away with just failing.
Oh.
No.
You're getting eaten.
Not with 2 nat 1s.
No, that one I would have been like, you lose your sword to the
short sword
webbing.
nat 1, yeah, the short sword gets stuck in it. The unarmed nat 1, immediately
Like, you're
afterwards,
getting
I'm
sucked in.
Like, I saw that and I'm like, I'm in the web.
You are correct.
I'm like, I'm just gonna punch straight into the web and punch back.
Alright, is that your turn? Mr. Nail?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, Charity, you're unconscious.
I am unconscious.
Oosh.
Reckless attack, just so it becomes regular.
Alright.
The far one.
The far one? Yep, because it's still on Lance, obviously.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh my lord.
Only one of us is not fucking covered in web right now.
Turn around and anger.
Yeah, it
bonus
just-
action bite that fucker up above rail.
Alright. That's still got reckless on it. It because it would.
Just first attack. So
Just first attack?
literally
So
states
then
just
that's a
first.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
You chomp into that spider. And as you chomp into that spider, your teeth begin to glow. The spider is dead.
I swallow it.
It's a bit gross. Doesn't taste as good as you thought it would, but yeah, that's fine.
Grung
Make a con
food.
save.
Gone now.
Oh, that was accidentally a disadvantage.
Still gonna take the Still gonna take the base thing.
For eating a
Food
spider.
disease.
He just ate a spider whole with its venom glands and everything.
Yeah, venom is completely ingestible.
I mean, not this kind of venom.
That's why I suggested food poisoning.
That's not how venoms work.
No, but it's how poisons work.
And venom's not poison.
This is
It's a
true.
thing.
I just simply said that he ate venom glands and all. Didn't state the venom's what's
What's the
giving him
food
save.
poisoning on uncooked food?
Okay.
I said
Alright,
food
alright,
poisoning.
I get you.
You can track salmonella.
You
no,
died from Bumwee.
Bumwee.
Oh no, it's the Marshall
No.
Bumwee curse.
But you are now.
Oh no.
This is so stupid.
You now have intestinal worms.
No, you are now
Yeah.
restrained as the webbing begins to clog up your mouth
Oh.
and then come out of your mouth and begin to spew even further. You are now restrained.
I'm a spider.
You're straight from the mouth.
I think the only noise you'd be making is
Dude, double restrained.
Double restrained.
Oh shit!
he's restrained on the
No.
inside.
All right,
Why the
is that your
fuck?
turn?
Who set me to 0?
I didn't see it as here. Oh, it flips out sometimes when it does that.
It's alright. I can't see your name or your health bar, so I'm assuming you're okay. But what would I know? I am
Alright.
unconscious.
So that's your turn.
Aye.
Blast.
I am unhappy.
You are unhappy.
I wish to disadvantagedly whip this bitch. It's gonna
Alright.
go fucking horribly. Because I will roll horribly.
You're convinced that you whipped something, but it could have been webbed.
You know what? I'm just gonna let myself die.
Don't do it.
Rael.
The fuck myself. That one next to Blast is actually like underneath him, right?
Yeah, it's underneath him.
Okay. It'd be disadvantage either way, so I'm attacking. Unarmed, I suppose.
Yes, you do not have your short sword. It is in the webbing.
I mean, I have 2 more short swords.
Oh, then you can draw that one if you would like.
Nah, I'm just gonna kick at him.
Alright.
Shit.
Oh, good. Now one of my legs are stuck too.
You kick him. You aren't stuck. That second attack doesn't affect anything. You like mush it, like you kick it with like the back of your heel, and you kick it like a good couple of times, just as you're sort of like mushing its brains in, and you almost hit Blast a few times, but you end
Oh,
up
it
murdering
died.
it.
Thank God.
Yeah, so the second one doesn't actually count. You're lucky, because I would have absolutely made it that you'd lose a leg.
Yeah, I was just picturing Ryle on like this almost horizontal angle. Her arm in one arm stuck in one spot and one leg stuck in the other, just hanging. Like,
Just like a really awkward game of Twister.
yeah, really awkward vertical twist.
It's like Twister
Alright.
on Vomitron.
This spider is going to and zuck from you, Charita. Mark a death failure.
Oh no.
You are stable, so you don't have to roll for them,
It's a slow
but
supple.
they can give you one.
Fuck you! I mean,
Alright, impact.
I am unconscious.
Slowly slurping that thing.
Again.
Juice.
This one I'm just gonna throw under.
Is it actually right there?
It's in
What, the spider?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah. Is that its actual location?
Yeah. It's just on the wall. Just
Fist of
dragged
Unbroken Air.
around.
Thank you, KJ.
Oh, it's not on the wall, it's like...
Fist of Unbroken Air.
But it's, yeah. Alright.
It has to make a strength saving throw of. I think I wrote it down. 12.
Does it deal damage?
It does.
Can you not
On a
roll
failed
it and then
save,
have it
creature
bring up the
takes-
DC save?
I haven't set it up to do that, so yeah.
Oh. Right, what does it have to do? Strength save of...
Strength 12, which is it's 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom, which is 12.
Right.
Or it's 3d10s. Let me
Get
just...
wrecked!
Doesn't.
What does it do if it passes?
Creature takes half as much damage. Alright, let me just.
Takes half damage?
Quick, roll a 12.
3d. Can.
Nice nat one.
Some of the content.
You like wind your arm back, and then you just sort of like you see this fist of air in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just sort of like, and I take its force damage.
It's bludgeoning.
It's bludgeoning. Okay, that's fine. And just and as you see all of its guts just fly out of the back of it. It's dead.
Wait, did these cunts only have 1 HP?
It's dead as fuck.
No, they had 11.
No.
That just
I'm
took
assuming-
longer because all you guys were just like, I'm gonna run into the webbing or jump through the webbing.
Jump
I mean,
over.
in Ryle's case,
Fucking
Yeah, in my case, it was three of my last
Yep.
4 attack rolls were nat ones.
yep. In Ush's case, he was hungry, and
case-
Charita just happened to be just in the fire. She's only unconscious. Yeah. Encounter's over. You can remove. Well, I mean, as soon as you get healed, you can remove the successes and saves from your sheet.
We're all still restrained, mostly.
You are all still restrained.
Get on out of that.
I've got to
Yeah.
break free.
Strength check, not a save.
I've got to break free.
You know, I will never get out.
No, it's still gonna be that. Fuck no more.
Ah!
I will never get out. Let me just continue to roll.
Yeah, Oosh just sort of like rips it from his mouth, swallows, and he's just like, yeah!
Hey!
I'm checking the small shaman.
Blast, you managed to just wiggle and rip yourself free.
I was like trying to pull my arm back out to. God damn it!
Yeah, Rael, when you were pulling out your arm, you actually managed to like stick half your body into it as well. It's
Right.
meaty stuff.
I'm gonna very carefully. with my
Oosh, who
free
is that
arm-
on? Thanks for the drawing as opposed to the arrow. I was like, when's the arrow gonna go away? Yeah, you just full on like, you just rip her free, she's unconscious.
I'm very carefully with my free arm, try to draw one of my other short swords and just start hacking myself out.
Alright,
Hacking or carefully slicing?
roll me an attack roll.
Is she still breathing? Oh, well, obviously.
Yeah, she's unconscious, she's just breathing. She's just not, she's still breathing, she's just unconscious. Yeah, you cut yourself right free, Rail. Charita, you are no longer restrained.
Shallow
Huzzah.
breath.
You are still unconscious, however. Impact, you break yourself free, you then fall the remaining 10 feet into the pit. Blast, you
Whoa.
only fall 5 feet.
Oh, it's a bit.
I'm gonna start like hacking at the rest of the webs in the cave with my whip, just trying to
You
break
take
them
full
down.
bludgeoning. Falling into this pit.
Both of
Yeah.
us or just me?
No,
you.
just you, Impact. Blast only fell 5 feet.
I start hacking at the rest of the webs with my whip.
Is there any stuff down here?
Charita's stuff.
She's still breathing.
That's it.
I have
Confused what the question is.
nothing to heal you.
I have a potion of healing.
To navigate the webbing, it is difficult terrain, but there's no save that you have to take. It's just difficult terrain because you like have to stop to cut it down every step you take, pretty much.
Heh.
So yeah, you can still get across. Yes.
Can I just reach up and
She's already out of the webbing. Oosh ripped her out.
potion of healing?
Potion of healing. Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, you can feed it to her.
Take this! 2d4 plus 2. I don't have a roll for it yet.
2d4 plus 2.
Someone rolled it?
Just a manual roll.
Yeah, no.
Unless Trent.
No.
I'm not the one doing it.
I
You're
am
not.
unconscious.
If you feed her the potion, you give her you're the one rolling it.
Yeah.
The dank roll.
Ooh!
Oh.
Nice.
He knows how
Thank
to
you.
slip it down a lady's throat.
Ah.
Like,
Hey, baby.
Get the big metal dick in there.
Oh.
she feels the same feeling, just in reverse to her getting like nutted on by that spider. Oh,
Can we do something
Oh.
about all the spider webs? Also, thank you.
Got the spider nut.
you're no longer unconscious. You have been rejuvenated.
Thank you.
And that the spiders are dead.
Spiders?
You can take a rest.
Please.
Agreed.
Short and or long.
Does anyone have water?
Short.
If we do a shot, I can do a
Right.
song of rest and heal some more health for peeps.
Look, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna look over the ledge. Is there any water nearby that I can see?
Any water?
Oh, what a
There is the river, but that would take about a day, about half a day to travel to.
Alright, I'm fucked.
I have a water skin you can have.
I would need to soak in water for an hour.
I don't have a bucket. Hey, wait, we've got the boot.
No.
I'm not sure we
Pour
can
the
fill
water.
that with water.
You'll
You
literally
cannot.
suffocate in the boot.
That's if you close it.
If I'm inside it, you don't need to close it. It's just if I'm inside of it, it's
Oh,
void
really?
of
Thought it
oxygen.
was you had
Is
to
there anything
close
else
it.
behind you?
No. You don't need to close it. I just need to be inside it.
Around there?
Ah. Checking the area first.
Butt ton of cobwebs.
Blech.
But
Slice through. Checking.
Butt
Chicken.
ton. Yep.
Checking. Checking.
There is a small puddle right here.
puddle.
Small puddle.
Just me hacking away.
Puddle.
How
puddle,
dark is it in
puddle.
here?
Very. It is almost pitch black other than the, I mean, the more you've been cutting the webs, it's been, like, opening more light, but it's pretty much with the density of the webs, it's pretty dark
Can I just do that?
and black.
Wait, I don't know there's a puddle back there yet, but I saw you come from that direction.
You'll see my foot is definitely wet.
I immediately run back here.
Puddle,
Puddle, splash,
I mean,
splish.
you can do it. Yeah, you can do it.
Because I want to see what else is in the pit. Because
It's
according to
still
the map,
it still gets like a bit blocked, like it goes
yeah,
a
but
bit
it'll clear.
dim because of the really dark, because of how dense all this webbing is. But yeah, in the pit, just a bunch of carcasses.
yeah,
Like when I say carcasses,
Like
it's like
people or
dead
animals?
things wrapped in
Cocoon.
in webbing. Yeah, like cocooned in webbing. You're not too sure. They're just sort of shapes, but you can
Yeah.
tell they're definitely bodies.
We should look.
Some are
should-
larger than others. Blast, you know that puddle appears to be have been created just from the fact of that there's like a small little hole above it, and you'd assume that that's where like rain has gotten in and just sort of sits in the like against the wall. It isn't fresh water. You can tell it's quite murky, all that kind of stuff.
Does not matter.
Yeah, it doesn't affect you at all.
Does not matter to me.
But like it's
It's
gross.
actually pee.
Gross water.
As long as it's water, doesn't matter.
Alright, while you guys are looking at all those cocoons, I'm gonna grab a drink, and then I will be back with what are in said cocoons when you unravel them.
Ew.
So
Alright.
now we can try to stuff the box,
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's try and get that box.
and I can take back my
In there.
fancy rope.
Ah.
Yeah, let's have a look
Also,
at
I
that.
can actually cast light.
How
and
heavy is that
make...
box, by the way?
That's probably
What?
good.
It's 330 pounds.
I thought
350.
it was 350.
350. I'll double
Yep.
check because I wrote it down.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, 350.
Let's try opening again.
Yeah. I should use my fluffy things.
You should use mending.
Mending.
Wait, do you have mending?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can actually mend Rael's lockpicks.
Yeah, do it.
Will do.
We have infinite lockpicks now. Just keep mending them.
Well, yeah.
I wrote down.
Ooh, I actually have a question.
Questions are for losers.
Well, fuck. How many times can cantrips be used?
Infinitely.
Forever.
Forever?
No.
Awesome.
Alright, so the mystery box is 130. The terror hides that I'm carrying is 300.
Oh.
Oh, how much was
Put
it?
those
Sorry?
back in the boot.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, yeah, we put the terror hides in the boots, didn't we? Oh no, we didn't, because we didn't know it was a boot yet.
We should probably make a side document here for what we put in the boot, because how
Yes.
much shit we're going to put in the boot.
Alright, niggas over 10.
Ah, Neil has been writing it down, I believe. Yes?
Yeah, I've
That's,
got it on board.
Nice.
that's what it was. No, it's not 300 pounds. I got terror hide worth 300 gold. That's what it is.
We want to try to get into that box again.
So how heavy is the box?
130 pounds.
130.
What boxes?
The
The
mystery
big box.
mystery box
the
again
chest.
is
Chest. Great
The
thing.
chest? No, the chest is 350.
350.
350? Alright.
The
Really?
chest is 350. The hide that you have is worth 300 gold.
Right.
It only weighs about 40 pounds.
Alright. Okay. Okay.
Impressive.
But yeah, I'll set down the stupid heavy box and take back my
Alright.
fancy rope. Is there any breakage on this? On the rope?
On the rope?
Yeah.
None at all. It's pristine, clean, really well done, really well made, really sturdy.
That's it. You will literally see for a brief moment what would appear to be the most of an impressed look on a lizard folk's face for the fucking rope that didn't break on this heavy ass chest or fray.
I am now sitting on the box again.
Are you fools taking the cocoon?
Yeah, we're busting this shit
I want
open.
to see what's in the cocoons.
I will assist.
Did you guys take a long rest?
No,
No,
short
not
rest.
yet.
Short. Yes.
We haven't taken a long or a short rest.
We wanted
Oh,
to
okay.
see. We wanted to see first if said box would fit in said boot. If we're also just to see it first.
also try to open it.
Yeah. See if it fits and then try to open it.
Did it fit?
What?
Did the box fit when you fit it in the boot?
It was like throwing a sausage down a hallway. What do you want to hear?
You just put the chest in the boot?
Did we want to try and open the boot?
Open the chest?
The chest.
Open the boot. It's open. Good job, boys.
Yay!
Everybody.
Yeah. Definitely take it back out and let Rail do what she wants. And Trita, you wanted to do the mending on the rails too.
Yes. I wish to mend your lockpicks. And make them look pretty and shiny and new.
And only one of them requires major mending, which are the ones that are like broken and melted.
Hmm.
And upon you attempting to mend those, you fail.
Oh. Why?
Is it a why?
Mm-hmm.
You're not too sure, but you speculate because they appear to have been broken under a magic effect that would prevent mending. That it's designed to hinder the tools and render them useless.
What a bitch.
Assholes.
It's as if they intentionally designed it to stop people breaking into it entirely.
What fuckers. Alright, let's find a rock.
So I'll set that next to Rail and then look to the
Alright.
little Trita like, you wanted to open these. I'll point to all the cocoons around.
Oh yes. I'm gonna cast some lighting fun, like here. So it should reach about that far.
Alright, you cast light. Yeah.
Shiny.
Stop busting them
Let's
open.
hack open some of these cocoons!
Alright, there are 3 medium-sized ones, and then there are 2 large ones.
I will take a large one because I am tiny.
Stab it for good measure.
Yes.
Alright, you, stabbing it?
Yeah, using dagger to slice open.
Alright. One of the large ones?
Yes.
Alright, you slide it down, and as you slide it down, you pull open. Are you gently pulling it open, or are you sort of like ripping it open to see what's inside?
I'm gonna gently pull that open because I don't know what's in it.
Alright, as you gently pull it open, it is just bone stripped clean. And it is the, like, almost complete skeletal structure of what you would assume, because the head is still in place, but all the bones are now starting to fall apart upon you opening this cocoon of a tiger.
Aw. Poor kitty.
Fuck did a tiger get up here?
Mad skills.
It got up here when the ladder was still in one piece.
MLG prowess.
I'm just gonna say, these spiders don't just chill in here all day. At night, they do kind of come out.
Wait, does that mean there's more?
I mean, we
No.
just killed these ones.
Well, I mean, yeah, you probably killed the rest of them. I don't have anything scripted here that there is anymore.
Okay.
Considering you're at daytime, so you'd assume they'd all be back here.
True. Let's open another.
Alright, slice open a medium popper.
As you slice open a medium one, you see a man who's quite finely dressed, as if he'd just been caught. Who's got huge bags under his eyes, looks very malnourished. It's as if he starved instead of actually being eaten by the spiders.
Aw.
I poke him and see if he breathes.
He's dead.
Is he carrying anything?
He's got like a pen, like he's got like, bits of parchment, like scroll notes stuffed into his pockets. He does have a flintlock in his hand.
That'd probably
Flintlock
be
is-
useful.
Flintlock is stuffed full of webbing.
Does it have any bullets?
Not on him, and neither are there any in the barrel. The hammer was firmly down, as it had just been fired when he was caught.
Can I look at the flintlock and see if it's any different from the design of my one?
Same design, same engraving of the Ekin Alpha.
It's good to have another.
So nothing different. I could take that and I guess
exact same model.
okay, so that would be. Bam! I have a second flintlock pistol now.
All right, you have a second flintlock pistol.
One that is like damaged. Actually, I should probably.
Oh, it's not necessarily damaged.
Just needs cleaning.
Yeah, it's just really gunged up with webbing and stuff.
Groaned up.
Let's open another.
Alright.
We'll go for the big one.
You guys spear open this big one. As you open the big one, there is, with many wounds in it, and almost a broken leg, just a tiger. This one slightly younger, more juvenile than the rest,
No, poor kitty.
and it is just simply laying there because its head's still covered. You haven't revealed its head, and it's just lightly breathing.
Aw. Breathing? I pat the kitty.
Uh-oh.
It jumps a little bit upon your touch, and with one of its legs attempts to claw at you, but it's broken.
Can we use animal handling to maybe try to calm it down?
Yeah, you can roll an animal handling if you want to try and calm it down. It's already pretty calm.
Oh, alright.
It just had a bit of a jump, and it's really weak at the moment. So it's like its attempt at clawing you wasn't very successful because it's weak and has a broken arm.
Okay, who votes we have a pet tiger?
Done.
Alright, now who can roll animal handling?
I already did.
So did I.
Oh no.
All right, Sharita, you calm it down successfully.
Mhm.
It sort of takes to your hand, caressing. It's very injured. When you get closer to its injuries, it tends to get a bit more disgruntled. Blast, same goes for you. You just don't touch it.
Yeah. It's
Hey,
kind of look.
yes.
It's gonna get treated as heal.
Oh. I could heal it, but I don't know how we're gonna get it down or up.
I mean,
You could heal it.
do we have any food first to maybe show it that we're?
I have rations. I don't feel like that's acceptable.
You have
Yeah.
got them.
I mean, you could do with
We
that.
Cut
Rations.
off a bit of the spider.
Oh yeah,
I'm not sure if they eat spiders.
it might. Let's
sure
try
it's like
that.
a bit
Cut
of
off
the
a
leg.
particularly meaty chunk, it might.
Does not
Yeah.
taste good.
You ate the whole thing.
Let's try that. Better than nothing.
I mean, I don't have any food on me because like
Nothing taste matters when you're battered.
I'll
and
try the
scarred.
rations. If not, it can fuck off.
You heal like its leg, its back, hind legs, where a lot of its wounds are. It's got like 6 wounds or 6 clear puncture wounds, and as you heal it, they sort of resonate from the skin, and as they resonate up, these bloodied ball bearings begin to drop and fall out of the wounds,
Oh,
specifically musket balls.
okay, are they in any condition to be reused?
I mean, yeah, that is bloody.
How many of them are there?
There are 6.
Okay, I take them.
All right. You take the 6 bloody balls.
Nice.
It's now slightly calmer and less fearing of you touching its wounds. It still appears to have a broken leg.
I don't know what to do. Let's put it in the boot.
Oh my god, that will kill it.
That will kill it.
I
It
know.
will suffocate.
I don't suppose there's like any sticks or anything around that we could make a splint out of.
Nope. You're in a cave.
Well, hey, we've got spiderweb, right?
I'm going to use the bone from the other tiger.
Oh, that's harsh. I bet it was its mother. Do
Oh.
it.
Alright. You grab 2 of the fairly lengthy bones. You sort of size it up, and then I'm assuming you'd use your rope to tie.
You
Not
spiderweb.
not the fancy one. The lesser one.
Alright, you use a lesser one to
Okay, don't use this.
Well, I mean,
to
spiderweb would tear. This one it could at least gnaw through when it's done.
True.
so yeah, you tie it up with its splint. You put it on there. Its head is still encased
Yeah,
within the webbing.
Can I free the head?
Yeah.
You can. You lightly cut, and it's like, and then you cut it open, and as you cut it open, it just immediately snarls at you. Is concerned. It falls a little bit, and in terms of it falls, like it drops as the last bit of it being held up, sort of cracks out as it lands. As it lands, it gives out a bit of a wince as it lands on the, on the broken leg, and begins to run and crawl on the edges of the pit
Could we do another animal handling to try and
towards this direction.
All right.
we do another animal handling?
Yes, but before you do that,
Prowl initiative.
no.
I held it. I'm not killing it.
We're determined to get a pet fucking tiger. I'm gonna put a saddle on it, and the frog's gonna ride it.
Exactly.
Okay, but you need to wear gloves.
Yeah, I'd put a saddle on it and wear gloves.
You'll get 40 XP each.
Oh, excellent, excellent. So we're at what? 1, 2,
I can get rid of
91.
that stupid giant.
So 12.91, yeah.
I don't
Wait.
know what you'd be at. I haven't been tracking.
1291.
I was asking the team. Gosh.
Dude, nice.
Get fucking right. Ah, my buddy.
But yes, you would be 1291.
Okay.
Who has the best animal handling? Because I have 3 in animal handling.
So do I.
What
Two.
score is it?
What's animal handling? Wisdom.
That's wisdom.
It is
I
wisdom.
mean, I got a 2.
I got pretty good wisdom, so I guess we could all give it a. I don't know. Cherry, do you want to give it a shot, or you want me to do it?
Apparently, we're quite the wise party.
Yeah, I mean, I need wisdom for grit, so.
You
I
attempt
done
to
fucked it.
calm it, and as you attempt to calm it, it gets even more scared, and it starts to snap at you. Not
I-
necessarily in an aggressive way, but just more in a defensive way. It's clearly scared.
I give it a try. I give it a try with my animal handling check.
It's no longer necessarily scared of you, but it is still scared of the surroundings of what happened and what has happened to it.
Okay. Do you have any more of those rations, Trader?
Do I?
I mean, I'll get.
You know, I'll give you a ration.
Okay, don't hand it to me. I kind of grab some webbing and kind of make like little makeshift webby gloves for my hands, so that way I don't fucking poison the poor thing the instant I give it.
Good point.
You make like little mittens out of web.
Yep,
Aw.
I now have little.
You basically like put your hands into the web and just sort of spin like as if they were noodles.
Yeah, and that's it. I've made some beautiful little mittens now. Okay, I take the food. I try to, I gently.
Try and coax it with it.
Well, I kind of offer the food to it in a way that it can take it if it wants to, but I'm not forcing it on it.
Alright.
He's looking dead
Roll me an
insane.
animal handling check for that.
Oh boy, I can't wait to roll on that one and die. Or I could, do that as well.
You put it down and it just sort of ignores it. It's like it's disinterested in it. It's more prime focused is getting out and is trying to follow the light.
Follow the light. I casted light.
No, like the light to the exterior of the cave.
Okay.
That's fine.
No, this tiger is very small, very skinny. Broken leg. Had bullet wounds.
Do you still have any more healing slots?
You gave
I
2
do.
on a tiger.
But we are about to have like a long rest, aren't we?
I mean, you guys can have a long rest if you want.
I'm determined to get this tiger.
You're right. I'll do that. And I'll do it at that, and hopefully that'll help.
Wait, is this tiger in the pit?
This tiger is in the pit, that's why it's panicked, because it can't get out of the pit.
I am also in the pit.
You're in the pit.
Can I try and feed it this ration?
You can attempt, roll me an animal handling.
Oh fuck.
Give it some health, Theo.
Charita, you sing to it. And you hear cracking from its leg.
Mm.
And it winces a little bit, and then it sort of steps on it out of it sort of precautiously steps on it, and then it just feels better, and it just sort of uses it as normal.
Yay. I used 2 healing spells and a fucking tiger.
Nice.
You did nice.
You feed it a ration impact. It eats the ration. It then turns around and starts to claw at it again. It is slightly less panicked.
Oh, that wasn't like a double sort of you can now be better, nicer to the. God damn it.
Again, it's less concerned with being nice to all of you guys, more concerned with the fact that it wants to get the hell out of this pit and back to its, back out of this cave.
I'll approach slow and see if it'll let me touch.
Roll me an animal handling. You approach it. It backs up just a little bit, but the closer you get, it realizes that you don't really mean any harm, and it just sort of comes closer, and it's still clawing at the edges.
I'm going to very slowly try and tuck it over my shoulders and just start bringing it closer to the ledge up above.
Alright. Roll me a strength check. You easily pull it up. You pull it up slowly, nicely. It claws at your back just a little bit, but not in a pain way, more in a fear way. That it's a bit scared that you're gonna do something, but it's a little bit more trusting, considering that you're also the one who's pulling it out of the pit. It's now at the top. It's now out of the pit.
And I'll just kind of let it go to the ledge and take a look.
Runs over the ledge. It stops just at the ledge. It turns to look back at you all, and then leaps.
Stupid motherfucker.
And you're probably all like, and it leapt. Whether you guys go to the edge or not is not my problem.
Yeah, I'm going to. I want to check this out. Where the fuck did it go? Is it alright?
As you reach the ledge, you see that it is swiftly and briskly scaling the side of the tower.
Huh.
That is fucking impressive.
They've got climbing speed, haven't they?
No.
This one does.
This one does. I want that tiger. Come back.
No, it's fine. I might have one in my little bag of tricks.
And then
Let's
as
open
you
another
see it,
cocoon!
as you see it land, it sprints off into the jungle and just sort of vanishes amongst the foliage.
Hopefully he comes back. Alright.
Good
Yeah,
place.
open another one.
Yay!
Alright,
I think there's 2 medium ones left.
Correct.
Let's rip into those bad boys.
Alright, you rip into both of them. As you open one, you find 2 like positioned grung skeletons.
You just see Blast is visibly sad from this. He comes up to get a closer look.
Oh, buddy. No, Blast, don't look.
Aww.
Restrain myself from patting the frog's head.
It's like a little paw reaches out to the skeletons. Friends.
Hmm. What's in the other cocoon?
And the other cocoon?
Mm-hmm.
More grungs.
More.
Well, they are
Another
easy
one.
prey.
In the other
Another one.
cocoon lies
Is
a
our guide.
chest.
Fucking what?
It's not locked, it's just like a wooden chest.
Pops
Uh,
open
Wooden,
that shit.
rusted a bit.
We
Yeah.
opened the chest?
Find a bunch of scrolls. Like a bunch of just like exploration notes and
I'm gonna look all through that shit.
quills in there. It'd take you about it'd probably take you about 13 hours to read all the content.
Holy fuck!
That's a lot of knowledge you got there, buddy.
There's a lot of written stuff there.
Put the chest in the boot.
Sure, it's not like a huge chest. It's like a
A small reader's chest.
It's a scroll chest.
yeah, it's a scroll chest. It's not at all big. You can carry it in like your part, like with the one hand.
So is it okay? This is
In
all
the
like just. This is all stone in here. It's not like dirt or anything
all
valuable,
stone.
right? Damn it.
How heavy is the chest of scrolls?
How heavy is the chest of scrolls? It is 15 pounds.
Thank you.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, heard trouble. Thought we'd come.
You motherfucker!
A little late, that's right.
It's been handled.
Here, take these. And he hands out like necklace beads to all of you.
Thank you?
I take these sick ass beads, put them right around my neck.
That's
Use
like chewing
these
on it.
to rejuvenate yourself when necessary.
Is that just a necklace of fucking refresher beads?
Yeah, it's just, no, it is just a singular bead of refreshment.
I don't know what that is.
They act as a long, as a long rest when you actually just take a short rest.
Reusable?
No, one off.
Okay.
These necklaces just happen to contain 3 per lace, or 3 per woven string. You have these specific ones have 3 uses.
Okay.
Okay.
Now would be good time for a long rest. Perhaps we should sleep here. Terrafolk not gonna come through this entrance. Think it infested with spiders. Lucky for them, it's not. And the other dwarf hits him on the back of the head and goes, "Don't you mean lucky for us?" And then Mishra goes, "Shut up, fool."
I'm going to just start, working on the drafting for my rifle.
Alright. Alright.
I'm going to take all the bones that are fair sized and start making javelin tips from them.
Gonna make javelin tips from. Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, creeps, I'm going the fuck to sleep.
And then, yes, I'll fall off with sleep as well.
I'm gonna do something I haven't done with this boot yet. I'm gonna turn it inside out.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Everything flies out of it.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't it?
If you hang on, if it turns it inside out, its contents spill forth. They don't fly out. They spill forth. Unharmed.
The contents fly everywhere, as they don't just spill out onto the ground, because there is a lot of stuff in there that is not exactly a small object. They fly out.
Okay.
Not everywhere, but they...
With force, I can confirm that one of our party members, Jamie, while we're playing our other D&D session, found a bag of holding and turned it inside out and didn't realize that the bag of holding had been used to steal almost everything from a carnival.
Oh.
We all had to make dex saves and I got crushed.
Just because stuff doesn't, just because it slides out, there's still a lot of stuff in there that's quite large too.
Yeah, I was
Alright,
crushed
okay.
under
That's fine,
pumpkins
that's fine.
and fucking like small pigs and everything.
Oh, it's amazing. So like you pour it out and it's
Small
kind of like...
Yeah, man, they stuffed anything they could find into that bag. And I got
Jesus
crushed
Christ.
under it, and I was a fucking gnome.
Oh,
Right.
buddy.
But yeah, it flies out along the ground.
Is there a secondary boot that is identical to the boot of holding?
Within the boot?
Yes.
No.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Put everything back in the boot. Fuck it. Actually,
All
is there
right,
anything
you
else
put
that
it
I
up.
didn't put in the boot? In the boot.
What was that?
Is there is there anything that fell out onto the ground? Things that I didn't put into the boot.
A leaf.
A leaf.
What?
Remember the one that
This thing
flew
was
down from
perfectly
the
empty.
tree?
How
It
many?
was pristinely empty. It's as if it was in a locked crate for delivery.
Shocking.
Everything back in the boot.
Can you put the boot back on?
Yeah.
It does that cool thing where it goes to the shape of your foot.
Actually, do we want to put the big chest into the boot as well?
Depends if Rail wants to fuck
Is
with it.
Rael going to attempt to mess around with it?
Sure.
I'll leave it for
And
now.
to open it again.
You gotta believe.
Alright, so you're doing your studies blast? You doing your
I am.
You drafting for it? Alright, give me the wisdom Tinker's tools. Oh, you already did.
Yep, and I fucked it up horribly.
Oh no. Hey Neil.
No, you
last
study,
one?
you get a bit stumped and you sort of like...
No, you should have it. It's really good.
But other than that, you feel as if, you'd done the correct process with it.
The sweet potato chips.
Alright, so do I add another point?
Pretty good. Oh yeah, you can add another point, yeah.
I've got 2 successes.
You can add a
With the
point of
rifle.
success. Yeah, you can add a point of success. For the rifle drafting.
Yep, already done. Excellent.
Alright, Raoul, which lock are you doing it on? Left or right?
Left.
The left. Alright, and it forcefully opens, and as you pull out, you can see that your lockpick is like not red hot, but the metal is beginning to glow at the end of it. It's as if you got it just before it begun to melt.
Maybe get that mended.
But that lock is now off.
Alright, I'm gonna put that lockpick down and let it just cool down by itself.
Alright.
Oh, I hear the clicking. Yes.
There is still the lock on the right hand side.
Alright. Let's give that one a shot.
Alright.
Watching with great interest.
We all are.
It's just gonna be fucking empty again.
It's gonna be empty and we'll be like, fuck.
You take 13 lightning damage.
Oh,
What the shit?
You just barely put it in, and you feel like you hit the wrong spot in the lock, and just immediately just you
Like, it
get
was that
zapped
kinda
like a
comical thing
moth.
where it zapped me so much I flew into behind me.
Oh!
Yeah.
Not only that, but like when you put it in, you began to get zapped. You got zapped even more from the fact that your muscles tensed around the lockpick before you were able to pull it free.
oh no.
So you got like zapped even more from the fact that your muscles tensed onto it.
Alright.
What do you think, May?
Your skin's a bit crispy.
Yep. Yep.
Pop this thing if it kills us.
You got this. I believe.
Well, I guess it killed you.
Mine.
You what?
Bye, Rosie.
No, don't die. Wait.
You take 8 lightning damage.
No.
Jesus.
Oh, it's...
Fucking.
Any more potions?
Smoke
Well,
trails.
wait. Last Healy that I can
You
do.
are now unconscious.
That's alright, we're gonna
Make it a death save.
Now we healed it. We healed it.
Oh, you healed it?
By a
Good
lot.
job. You now have 3 HP, Rail. You are just
I
unconscious.
should not be a
and
healer,
you're
my
a
rolls
bit
are terrible.
crispy.
Alright, that's it.
Throw it over the ledge. Fuck it.
Lockpicks! Let's do it!
Wait. Does anybody have?
Wait,
Oh,
I
you
guess
got those
it's
beads. You're fine.
It's before a long rest, it's okay.
Trying to smash
I,
through
say,
the
I don't
magic
have
lock.
any spells left, so good luck.
It's fine.
Ah. You take 3 lightning damage.
Oh, for
You are now
Try it again.
unconscious.
I already tried healing her. It's somebody else's turn.
I don't have any healing potions or anything. I can do medicine.
Want to make a death save for me, Rail?
I feel like the next time we go to town, I'm gonna buy everybody a round of healing potions.
I
I'm
and
gonna
you
medicine.
try and-
specifically on me.
Scramble up this.
Alright, before you attempt that death save, Blast, you managed to stop the the current seizure that Rael was having. And Rael, you are stable and unconscious.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up her little lockpick and I'm gonna give it a shot.
Oh no!
Alright, give it a go.
What do I roll? Sleight
He's
of
got
hand?
more health than all of us.
No, you roll thieves' tools,
I
but
don't
it's just a
have
dex
these
check.
tools. So it's just a dex check?
Yep.
Alright. I was scared because the dex check wasn't coming up at all. Watch me get electrocuted, boys.
And it throws it off.
Nice.
I was actually going to give you advantage because you had the webbing gloves.
And that would help me not get electrocuted.
Yeah, it'd help you not get electrocuted. You'd be able
But
to
it
power through the electrocution even if it was happening.
didn't matter.
But yeah, it didn't matter. You popped it open anyway.
Alright, I popped it open and that third lock on it was just a fancy one that was ornate, wasn't it?
Yeah, it just
Yeah, you
it
can get
flies
that off
open
with a
anyway.
crowbar.
Impact. Impact!
No, the thing flies open anyway.
Okay.
It's only bolted on the top. It's purely there for aesthetic purposes.
Alright,
It's the
so
old. It's for the bait.
it's a trick.
I'm gonna
It's
scramble
decoration.
on up this. Do I have to make a check for that?
Yeah, give me an athletics.
While he's doing that, I just open the box.
As
Or it's already
impact
open,
is
I don't
locked,
I do not.
wrapped in the pit for a hot
You
minute.
you jump and like attempt to grab onto the ledge, and you just sort of slip off. You don't fall though. You just sort of land. God
See ya.
damn it.
It's at the bottom, like.
Just give me another go.
I'll hold my hand out.
Alright, you still fail to get up. Roll with advantage this time because your hand is being
What the
held out
fuck?
by Ush.
I thought it was a 10. Never mind.
Alright, you just sort of anime run up.
Naruto run. Kage!
Gotta stop
Right,
holding
so-
back your chakra.
What's in the box?
In the back.
What's in the box?
What is in the box?
Mr. DM, is your time to shine in.
Yes, this is fine. I just have to find the list for second opening.
Oh my god, it's gonna be like, okay, you found nothing.
No, there is
Find
stuff
a
in
note saying
there
lol,
is
fuck
stuff
off.
in the box. There is. I can guarantee that there is stuff in the box.
I'm so glad we brought it.
Yeah. It's a good thing that somebody
Good thing-
lives.
It's a good thing that Rahel took the blow.
Fucking.
Frog walks up, picks up lockpick. Guess I'll give it a try.
Alright, so as you open it, hear like, a bit of bubbling, a bit of clinking of glass, and there's like, liquids flowing around. You see along the inside wall of the chest are 4 healing potions.
I take one and I throw it in Rael's mouth. I just give it to her.
Good
What's
choice.
the normal healing potion?
2d4 plus 2.
Alright. Boing.
So how does a war?
Well, you've received 8 points of healing.
I'm not removing the little smoke lines just yet.
Note that the aura around the chest, like grazing the edge, is blue.
That's different from last time when it was red.
No, you licked it when it was blue, and then it turned red.
Okay, let's
Don't lick it just yet.
Jesse,
I'm
look
not-
it.
I'm not gonna lick it yet.
Don't touch the lid.
I like the yet.
I want to go ahead and just take everything out of the box and put it on the floor.
You're gonna take everything out of the box? Alright, so, there are the 3 healing potions left. There are about 4 ornate scrolls that are in the base of the box.
Yeah.
Wait, did I say 4 or 5?
You said 4.
4.
5, I meant.
5 scrolls. 4.
And then
for now.
right in the corner, just right, very in the corner, is a tall, necked potion with a very round bottom.
Huh.
Like, very voluptuous. It's thick.
Below.
It is thick. And it is a very dense, unnaturally radiant blue liquid.
What kind of
Thank
check
you.
would I make on that investigation? Medicine?
What's this?
Survival.
For that, I would say give me an Arcana check.
Seeing as I'm actually handling it, can I do a check as well?
Frog don't know
Yeah,
shit.
you can give it an Arcana check, yeah.
It is a bottle.
It's
It
a
is a-
bottle.
It is a bottle.
Yeah, Impact goes, it's a bottle. It might have liquid in it. Blast
buddy.
goes, it's a bottle, and it definitely has liquid in it.
I sniff the liquid.
I
I do not
you
snort it. I just
You
try to smell it.
uncork it.
No, don't do that. Please no.
Okay, you make that sound really bad, so I'm not gonna do
It
that.
smells. No, you can do that. I'm just saying, like, I was just for pause of effect, like, you uncork it and then you. It has a murky and like a very a very heavy salt smell, as well as it smells like fish piss.
Ah,
So super salty.
super.
I want to put like the tiniest bit of it on my tongue.
You know, with the tiniest bit of it on your
The
tongue.
tiniest bit, just taste it.
It tastes absolutely foul. Like, it tastes like a fish that's eaten like 8,000 squid, and they've all inked inside the fish, and the fish has just like farted in the water, and it pissed in the water, and then it
Perfect.
died in the water, and its kids ate it.
It's a bottle of bumwee.
Yeah, it's bad. It's worse than bumwee. It's sea bumwee.
Gross.
Blech.
Nothing
Okay.
happened. Nothing physically happens to you. It just tastes like crap.
Okay, so I assume that this is either a bottle of some weird shit, someone's real fucked up fetish flavor, or
Everybody knows, like, you can all tell that it's a potion that has some kind of effect. You just know you'd have to chug it to find out.
a chug.
You're just gonna chug
No.
it?
I got 31 points of health. I'm
Alright, you chug it.
Cool.
I'm gonna die.
Nothing happens.
Actually,
Wait, hang on, let me check your feats.
I do have poison immunity, so it can't
No,
poison
no,
me.
no, no, that doesn't matter. Alright, nothing happens.
All right.
Well,
Was it a
Think of that.
potion of
It-
water breathing?
It absolutely was.
I'm amphibious.
Fucking hell.
You feel nothing change.
3 people in this party would have no
You
problem
just
with it all.
sculled the most disgusting thing you've ever tasted.
It's my dinner.
For science.
You now have an empty glass bottle.
I
Yay.
handed to impact.
Rael, you still have that gross vial of purple stuff too.
Yeah, boy.
I want to
Sorry, cat.
inspect the fuck out of these scrolls.
You gonna check all the scrolls?
Sure.
They're all written in common, which is nice.
Nice.
I can't read it.
Um, which is very nice. So,
Right.
the first scroll that you read, it would take you a bit to read them all properly, because they're all a bit arcane-y. But basically, first one is a scroll of thaumaturgy.
What?
How worthless.
The second one is a scroll of detect magic. The third one is a scroll of invisibility. The fourth, a scroll of Tensor's floating disc.
Oh, that's cool.
And the fifth is a scroll of Mage Hand.
Cool.
That's everything in the chest. The chest is now completely empty.
Still putting my hand against the box and just like running my hand around the bottom, just trying to figure out like, is there a secret compartment? What the fuck?
You mess around with it a little bit. You hear it clicking, and then the image on the front, its mouth opens, which is the same image that's on the cover page. It's the same carving that's on your deck. Jesse, that's on the front of this chest.
I inspect it.
Its mouth opens, and out shoots its own little drawer where the scrolls came from last time that Sharita took. And there is a fluorescent red. Oh, not a fluorescent red, more like a fluorescent orange. Liquid vial. Not a potion, but a vial. It's a fairly long vial, but it's a
Don't
vial.
drink it.
Arcana check.
I'll slowly pick it up and just take a look at that myself.
Blast. You look at it from the distance that you're looking at. You don't get much time to study it, but from you looking at it, you definitely determine that vial to be a
Delicious.
potion of fire breath.
Delicious is what you're saying.
No.
Fire bottle.
Water bottle.
Fire bottle.
You've seen this occasionally, Blast, but you're not quite sure what it did 100%. You just remember one time back with the cast. One of your grung mates found it, slurped all the juice up, and then wouldn't stop spitting mad fire for days. It was very scared to the cast leader. He was concerned. He was convinced that he was cursed. Your friend was then killed the next day.
Holy shit!
You see, you just see a tear form in Blast's eyes. You remember? Just a single tear that rolls down his
This is
little froggy cheek.
Ugalakek. Was your
Ugalakek.
mate? He died.
Ugalagek, my best friend.
Ugalakek. He was a golden grunt. He was one of the only you'd ever met.
Alright, so there was that face on the front of the chest, the same as my cards,
Same as your cards.
with the mouth and
it's-
everything.
Yeah, with the mouth and everything. It's the same. It like the mouth pushed open to like a drawer or like a circular compartment. It's where the scrolls came from when Sharita took the scrolls.
I kind of pull my deck of cards out and look at that, and then look at the chest with the same thing. I prick my finger, and I try to put blood in the fucking on the chest mouth.
Nothing happens.
Worth a shot.
You prick your finger, the deck opens. Because like from the prick, the blood from that first prick like dribbles in and opens the deck.
Let's kind of look at it as
And then you squeezing your finger to put more blood into the chest does nothing.
and me just looking at the deck of cards. I'm just no, and I just kind of shut it.
It doesn't let you.
You will draw from me.
I'm just gonna
Like, no matter how much force you put into it, the deck is open that slight amount, allowing for you to draw a card.
Just put it back in your pocket. It's fine.
yeah, I'm just gonna put that back in my little backpack.
Alright, that's fine, yeah. You can do that. You just can't close it.
I just can't close it. That means I have it prepped for the next battle.
I mean, this is true. It is already open.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Just
You can just draw.
Ta-da!
You activated my trap card. Ding.
you activated my trap card.
Alright, so are you guys taking a long rest?
Play Berserker
Yes.
Soul.
Yes.
Yes. Every time you draw a monster card, you get to attack.
I'm gonna put that fire bottle in my bag.
So that was it. That was everything in the chest.
Yeah, that was everything in the chest. The after you guys emptied it and the mouth opened, you shut the mouth, and the chest slammed shut. The locks then mystically fly through the air and lock themselves.
I'm gonna crawl back
Can
here.
I put that thing in my boot?
The chest?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put it in your boot.
Done. It's in the boot.
Yep. You slurp it right up.
Just-
Again, the boot harbors no resistance to you stretching it wide enough to put the chest in.
Oh my god,
Damn,
it
girl.
just takes such a big fit.
Yeah, it's a pretty gaping boot.
It's like a hot dog through fucking Grand Canyon.
Doesn't
a
say
girthy
anything here,
morph.
but it says it morphs to the size of the foot of the wearer. What if you put your cock into it?
Oh
It's
no.
like a perfectly fitting flashlight.
Well, I mean,
Hang on.
somebody's gonna have to willingly do that, and unfortunately, there's only 2 people who can, and I'm definitely not it.
Does it have to be a boot?
What do you mean? Does it have to be a boot?
Can I put it on my hand and it forms a glove?
You put it on your hand. The boot,
Boot hand.
and it goes to the size of your hand. So your like fingers and thumb are squished into the shape of the end of the boot.
I just go.
And
No.
it doesn't turn into a glove. It's just you now have a boot that perfectly fits your hand.
Wonderful. I'm gonna put that thing back on my foot. Like
Yeah,
that.
you put it back in your foot, back to your foot.
All right. Well, I'm ready.
And yes,
for
every
tomorrow.
time it shifts, it makes that gross wet sound. But yeah, if you guys are gonna have a long rest,
Yep.
Yeah.
you niggas have a long rest.
Okay.
Ha ha ha.
I'm gonna get all up on over in this corner.
Do we split the healing pots?
I'm gonna spend 4 hours of this long rest that I don't need to be actually resting, checking out my scrolls in my scroll chest.
You're just gonna read them?
Just gonna read a bunch of scrolls.
Like,
I wanna
wait, in
draft
your
more, but I
scroll
can't.
chest? Not the one, not as in the scrolls you found.
Yeah, the scroll chest. Like
For
the
any
chest of
particular reason, what's your end goal?
scrolls. Fucking find out. Okay, just level with me here. Are any of them fancy scrolls, or is it all just filler scrolls?
In your scroll chest, there is.
Yes.
You got. Hang on, I made you a list.
Made me a list. All right.
A history of Eberron. It is it is a 300 scroll long
Jesus.
anthology on the recent history of Eberron. You have Potions in You.
Sorry.
How to Get Away with Murder.
Hey, that's a TV show. You
That
should
was
just get
for a
the
bit of
DVD.
light reading. And then your fourth and final, or when I say your fourth and final, your 83rd scroll, because about 80 of them were the history of Eberron,
Yep.
is just a scroll of transmutation. It's just like basic transmutation for your average human being. Like just regular alchemy.
Alright. None of us nerds can actually use those like magic scrolls, right? Or like use them to put them into spell books and shit.
If you have a spell book, you can transfer them.
I mean, I did not, so.
I mean, Sharita could take time to learn them.
Could. That's what I got.
I'm not sure if those scrolls are even bad spells or if they're not. But I don't even know if he already has access to them.
I forget. Are scrolls one use, or can you just keep using the scroll as long
One
as you have
use.
it? One use. All right.
Yeah, then it crumbles to dust, apparently.
Okay.
Unless you transfer.
Yeah. That's true.
I want to do more drafting, but I know I can't.
You depend upon waking up from your long rest.
Yeah, right. I'll wait till we finish our long rest, and then I'll do that.
But yeah, is there anything anyone else wants to do in their long rest?
No.
No. Probably gaze at the weird fire bottle and then tuck it away again.
Alright. In your carving of spearheads, Ush, you successfully create 3.
Nice.
The javelin tips or spearheads?
Whatever he was carving. You were carving something. I think it was javelin heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if there's not anything else anyone else is going to do, you all have a long rest.
Excellent. At the end of my
Huzzah!
I do another session of drafting while we're all still waking up.
Alright, give me the wisdom thieves tools. Thieves tools? Tinker's tools.
I am very wise with these tools.
Alright, that is a 3rd success.
Excellent. I need like 7 more.
You have an epiphany.
Fuck.
Holy
I have-
fucking god.
I have an epiphany.
An epiphany.
Oh? Epiphany lighten me then.
Oh.
If you lengthen the barrel and increase the amount of gunpowder used, with also increasing the stock, you would have a longer ranged, more powered, or a higher powered weapon.
It's effectively increasing its damage and range.
Yes.
I note this down
Incredible.
and
You
continue
have
working.
completed your drafting
I've completed it.
for a musket.
Oh my god. Okay, so rifle, musket, draft, complete. Alright. I happily tuck that away in my little pouch backpack.
Okay.
And we continue on. Next time we have a rest, I'm going to work on more draftings with other weapons. Unless I have a tinker's tool. Unless I have tinker's tools by then, in which case I'll start working on it.
Are you healing, Rosie, for long rest?
Yeah, I'll get to it.
It's still smoking over there in the corner from all the
I was
fucking...
gonna say, it's not really important until I take damage anyway.
Is Mushab here still?
What's that?
Is Mushab still here?
Measuring.
Yeah, Mushab.
You find the dwarves surprisingly absent,
Not so
but
Surprisingly?
you hear a light. So you know they're still present.
Okay, I'm gonna pop out of my little pond here and investigate. I'm gonna crawl down here, slide down, just... Does that require a check, or do I just slide down gleefully?
No, you slide down.
Kind of come over here, and I can see that I could get up here. How high does it look? 10 feet again still?
This one's 15 feet.
I just
This,
jump.
this side is 15 feet.
I just jump.
Alright, roll me an athletics.
I guess I don't jump, I just trip.
Yeah, you gotta jump and you just like, and you just
Trip
sort
and
of like
fucking
land
die.
right where you are.
I actually start doing like little aerobic warm-up exercises.
Just to save yourself.
Yep. So I do my little warm-up exercise, get myself feeling better. Stretch the
Limber up.
calves. Yes, limber up, stretch the calves, you know.
Do we
And then I kind of try again.
Alright.
Where's she
You
going?
you land at the top. You're a bit off balance, and you're a bit like, oh, but you're at the top.
Okay. What do I see up here?
Nothing.
What's this? What's this?
There's a hole in the ceiling.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Oh.
above.
Okay, how high up is that hole?
How high up is that hole?
There.
Very.
More than 20? More than 25 feet?
About 100.
Okay, never mind.
I've got it.
What?
I mentioned to her.
How many ropes do we have between us?
I have 3, including my fancy.
Mine's on the floor down the bottom.
Right.
I no longer have a rope.
So all we need is at least 100 feet of rope.
You could do that with 2 of mine.
I can dimension door to the top and throw it down.
Making sure you anchor it?
Yes, that's why I said at least 100 feet. You might have to jump a bit or climb up the wall a little bit if I only have 100, because I'll need a bit to anchor at the top.
Yeah.
I mean, the roof of this cave is 30 feet. Like, or specifically that section of the cave is about 30 feet. Everywhere else has been about 10 feet. So, like, you looking up blast at this very moment, you, like, look up, that hole is like, it starts at about 30 feet and then it goes up about 70. So it's pretty much like a combined height from where you are of about 100 feet.
I kind of stand on the ledge over here and I call out to the rest of them. Howland Roof! Way up!
What's that? Timmy's down the well.
Looks like we're going then. Let's go.
Slide down that.
Get
on
on
I'm
up
just
that
gonna-
thing!
I'm just gonna say, the DC to climb that wall is higher than the one just to jump across the gap.
Wow.
And you all just plunged into the pit.
I sit here ready-
Negative, sir. There's one still
Impact.
on the wall.
I sit here ready to pull Impact up with as best as I can because he's completely useless at climbing.
Link your hands together and give us a boost.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna help the shorter people get on up there.
You do that.
I also will help.
Make an athletics at advantage, Ryle and Taria.
He's our stepping stone.
And I'm up here with my little mittens ready to help you. To pull you up.
Ooh.
Charita, you like push his hand out of the way and you say, move aside. And you like anime run up the side.
Look at you go.
She got a nat
Nice.
20 on the first
Yeah,
roll, so she
20.
didn't even need advantage. That's why I was like, she just pushes him aside.
Just
Step side.
nah, I told you.
Ah.
Fuck off.
Hello. What'd you find?
How?
Where's the hole?
I just point
Well,
up.
You jump
Holy
up.
fuck.
You're able to get.
Big how.
Big way up.
Ryle is at the door. No, is that door? It's at that floor. You managed to get up.
While I'm waiting for the rest of them to come up here, I'm just gonna sit here with that clogged up gun. And I'm just gonna start like trying to pick the webs out of it.
You do that during your drafting. You were like looking at them both.
Okay, so I've cleaned that flintlock.
Yeah, you were doing that while you were
Do you want to
drafting.
hand up?
So wait, that flintlock is ready to go.
I mean, it's fairly cleaned out. It's
I'm
pretty
also
much,
gonna-
it's pretty much prepared.
All right, I load it.
Alright.
I now have two. I now have two flintlocks attached to me.
You now have 2 loaded flintlocks
2 loaded flintlocks.
attached to you. Yeah, Ush, you actually say to Impact, you're like, no, I don't need it. And climb up yourself.
Don't worry, I got you up here.
I need help though.
Roll it again. Fun fact. Impact, you get up there.
Yeah.
Sort of clambering. I'm like, I don't like ledges. Too
Alright.
tall and lanky.
You're gonna like the next bit, in fact. Look up.
How were we supposed to reach that?
Magic.
I don't know.
Shaman magic?
Sadly, not the magic I can muster.
If you give me enough rope to drop down from up there, I could use my cape to teleport to the top.
You can,
That's a yeah.
you can see he kind of looks at you for a brief glare and reluctantly hands over to.
So goes, might be better if we tie them together here.
Good point.
And just throw them both over the edge. Fuck it.
No!
Not the rope.
My grung traps.
Oh.
You see Blast like cock the gun sideways and kill shot style.
Once they're tied together, I kind of stop for a moment and go, Impact, would you like a lift to the top?
I would love one.
Alright,
Oh my god, impact your voice. It's so
just stand there and I hold out my hand and just go, grab on.
I grab on with all 3 hands.
And I dimension doors to the top.
They vanish.
What? What?
Bye, guys.
The cape,
Ah.
It's Rails magic.
the cape falls to the ground.
Who falls to the ground?
The cape.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
I don't. What?
Help.
What?
If the cape's here, where the are they?
What? What's going on?
I don't know.
Ryle and Impact, you are successfully up 70 feet. Ryle, you are capeless.
Point that, I'd be like, oh.
I kind of pick the cape up
As long as
Okay,
it
cool.
worked.
Well,
Yeah.
we're here, so.
They turned into a cape.
Hand him one. Hold out one end of the rope at him. Just go. Find somewhere to tie this. I'll throw the rest down.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up the. I'm gonna start rolling the cape up and I'll just hold it with me, put it in my little satchel backpack.
Just grab a bit of it
What's
myself.
this, the
just
cape?
Kick
Yep.
the rest of the rope
It's
into
hot.
the hole.
Huh?
It's hot
How hot?
to touch.
Oh.
Like,
There
it's
are
remarkably uncomfortable to hold.
Hey,
Do
well,
I
well, he
find
put it in his bag.
You
somewhere-
find like a large stalagmite that you just sort of like chuck that onto.
tie that shit?
Oh no, wait.
And it's pretty sturdy. It's like well connected to the floor.
Alright, cool.
And you
I'm
just,
also going to assist anyone that's at the ledge whenever they get to that point.
Alright. Everyone, the rope falls. And it takes a while and you hear it like tick, 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 as it falls down.
I also say down the hole, make sure you bring the cape, please.
You hear it echo. Make sure you bring the cape.
Okay.
The hole ate them.
Fucking love this lizard.
Wait, is a rope coming out of that?
Is that a broken twig I spy?
Oh me. Oh my.
Alright,
What's
I
this?
have the cape. I put it in my little satchel.
Snakes everywhere. What's that? Why that?
I roll the cape up as neatly and as tightly as I can, and I try to stuff it in my little backpack.
What was that? The cape?
Yes. Now the cake.
Or is it still too hot?
It's cooled off a little bit. It's it makes a nice sizzling noise as you pick it up.
Ooh.
It, not your hands. It.
Nice.
Mm.
Like as if you were
Fried
like
drum.
moving, a pan of hot oil.
Yeah.
Like it makes like the sound as you pick it up, and yeah, you just put it in your back.
Alright.
It's still hot, or now it's like warm. It's like hot to touch. As if
It's
had
like
your
you
hands in hot
just pulled
water.
it out of the. It's like you just pulled it out of the dryer, and it's like really nice.
Oh, I
No,
like
it's a
that.
bit more uncomfortable than that.
Damn.
It's as if you sort of like just pulled like those heat packs, those like
like
material,
a hot shower when your body's
those
cold.
those
Yeah.
cloth heat packs.
Like,
You
it doesn't
pulled it out of
hurt.
the microwave and it's still like but it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it's ow. Alright, I'm gonna start trying to scale the rope.
Alrighty. Give me the rope.
Athletics check. I didn't go anywhere.
Alright. I'm a 3. Oh, I'm not gonna go on.
Sorry.
Oops.
I had really bad cough then and I couldn't like cough properly.
So,
gonna
Blast,
say
we're just
that
gonna live
sounded
in this cave, okay?
Yeah.
How are you guys failing to climb a rope?
Blast.
I hold out the
Never-
bag.
Wait,
Blast.
don't you get-
You get about 5 feet and just right to the floor, back again. Like you get up there and then you begin to slide back down. You're like, this is not how this was supposed to go. Charita,
Yeah.
you get on it. You feel it. You feel it lower a little bit, and you're like, that feels so good. And you sort of hop off it again.
Okay.
Man up. Do my little grung stretches again.
I'll hold out the bag. Grung back.
And I fail
your
miserably
shoulders.
again.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you get about 10 feet, you start to slide down again. Well, you're like, what the hell happened?
Grung in bag. Chorita on shoulders.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll tuck Grung in so he's not touching me or Chorita and fucking hold her Chorita on my back, or she can hold on to like my head fin and just fucking carry them the whole way.
Alrighty, give me.
Wait. Oh yeah, never mind. I get prepared to grab onto the rope if anything should go wrong.
That doesn't matter. He just muscles up his way. He's up there now.
Thank you.
No, that is not what I wanted to grab. I wanted to
Metal Gear.
Get it? Yes.
I wanted to drag all
Ush is
up
the
to
weapon to surpass
there.
Metal Gear.
Yeah, 100 fucking feet of that. Goddamn.
Man, you fucking nailed
You
it.
just all the way up, and then you.
Does he even?
He pulls himself up.
Okay, good.
He doesn't need your help to pull him through up into the.
Alrighty.
Get to the very top.
Hooray!
I'll set them back down. Like, look to impact. You even lift.
Alright.
Pop
You
around
did
here.
it. You guys found the thing. You're in the rope hole, Oosh. So you might want to get out of that.
Yeah,
I just put
yeah.
you there because there was no other room.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are in pitch darkness.
Oh, I can fix that.
I
Okay.
can't
Got
see it.
dark vision anyway. Who
Mm.
cares?
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay. Impact
don't.
cannot see. Blast, you cannot see. Oosh, do you have dark vision?
Definitely not.
Yeah, okay. Oosh cannot see. Charita, Rail, you're the only two that can see.
Don't move.
Oh, what can we see? Apart from a hole.
Rocks.
Oh boy, rock!
And there's a lot more like jagged spikes and stuff hanging from the ceiling, and some coming from the ground, like that kind of thing. Like it's the cave below was a lot smoother, a lot more webby. This one's very sharp and jagged in places. Like there's a lot of growth to it, and there's just a constant drip sound.
Water?
No, blood.
Water!
And a lot of those drips are like dripping onto the top of the rock, upon the rock pinnacles, and that's obviously how that forms.
Stalactites?
Yes. Stalactites.
Alright, well, I guess we should light the room up.
You gonna light the room up? All right. By torch or with the light?
I
With
meant,
your
I
light
meant, I
spell?
meant, I meant Charita.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is Charita
Yo.
lighting it with the light spell, or are you torching it?
A light spell.
No, I'll light with light.
All right. Where are you lighting?
I'm gonna say in front of impact. So go from, well, like there.
Yep. How big's the radius on that?
I think.
It's 10 feet, isn't it?
Hang on. Yeah. Now let's see. 20-foot radius.
20
And
foot
then,
radius.
So
Okay.
bright light within 20 feet,
So
and
you've
dim light for an
chucked it-
additional 20.
You've chucked it there.
Yeah, let's see there, because then we can light where we are so no one goes in the fucking hole.
All right. So it goes there. It's going in that direction, obviously.
I will step forward.
It comes through to there.
Following impact. Actually, I'll hop on impact's shoulder.
Better plan, yep. Can
My two-
I
My two little
try and
guns at
peer
the ready.
through what- Hell yeah! Oh, I'm in front of him now.
Yeah, my shoulder mounted turret.
Oh my god. It's just an Arnie. Get to the chopper.
Too bad I need an action surge to fire both.
You would have to
For
action
now.
search to fire both of them for now.
Until you get that extra attack.
So let me call
can I-
the demon hunter.
Oh Jesus! Can I perception down this hole? Down this hallway, I guess. To
Yeah,
see what's
sure.
there,
Roll me
or do I just
perception.
not? Or does my sight stop as soon as the light stops?
I mean, yeah, the light fades.
Okay, just move the light up further, Charita.
Pretty much there.
I'd have to
Um,
stop the cast and recast, so everywhere we're going to be dark again.
Isn't it a dancing
With that
light?
roll?
It's a
No, it's
cantrip.
just light.
Can't you just put it on an object?
She can put it
true.
on something.
Could I have
She's-
casted
she's
it on
been-
Impact's head?
Yeah.
You can.
actually-
You could be a beacon.
Just on top of my crest, just
You can be
Yes.
like Grog with his massive light bucket
Oh my god, yes.
when he was taken
Okay.
on Durgar in the in Craghammer. Impact.
gonna-
You just cast light on his forehead. That
Light.
extends it
Ah.
to that extends the light to about here.
Yeah.
What's that?
Uh,
Food.
Impact with that perception roll. You can see that there are like bat-like creatures hanging upside down, and from the rocks. You're not too sure if they are seeping. They were.
Hmm.
Now they're a slight bit pissed off.
Motherfucker.
Roll initiative.
Oh no.
It was gonna happen anyway, even if I didn't put it on his head.
Oh no.
God damn it.
Thanks
Look,
for
I'm
taking the
gonna
front
say,
line, buddy.
since now it's happened, yes, it would have happened. They are
Would have happened
triggered
either way.
by a
What?
light or multiple bodies moving through.
Oh, alright, fair.
So it's inevitability.
Yeah, so unless one of you like
Maybe.
went through at a time, but at the rate you guys were walking through, yeah. Do I have to really roll? I don't.
Too bad.
All right, I'm just gonna.
Roll it, you dirty slut.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll one of them for all of them.
At this point, I gotta say, I'm actually
It's
really
more
glad I
than
was able to
just
carry the
six.
team up the tower.
Cut this. You also carried, what? 4
Two.
feet of person. Maybe
Yeah.
5 feet of person.
Yeah.
Carried a chest, person, a frog.
An extra fucking 10
You
man.
are big man. Actually, no, the chest is in Impact's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good,
Impact's
yeah, I
boot
thought-
now,
I
but
forgot this one was
originally
there.
when I was climbing the first 60 feet, I muscled through it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
With rage.
Fucking ace that, man. awesome.
Alrighty.
All it would have taken was just 2 really bad consecutive rolls.
Why is it playing with point near zero? Oh, because I dragged it to point near zero. Ooh! Combat! Hiya!
Motherfucker.
Alright.
Hiya.
Well, I think I've just
Alright,
rolled out.
who's first? I
Yep.
currently am not looking at the list.
Rail.
Rail.
I think, because everyone else got 10 or lower.
Yeah! My highest roll yet!
Are they like suspended up on the ceiling still?
Yeah, they are. They haven't come down yet, but they're awake and they're pissed off.
Okay, combat roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
Now thunderwave those fuckers.
If only. Die. Destroy and throw a dagger at one of them. One less dagger.
IPA.
Yeah!
You slam the dagger into the ceiling, slams into it, you hear like a and then it drops to the floor with your dagger.
Aw.
Man, they must have like 2 HP, man. These poor little bastards.
Nice.
Nice.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Alright. Trader.
Trying to think of what to do. I don't know.
Enemies ahead.
Do what?
Enemies ahead.
I want to see what's down the hall behind me anyway.
Well, won't you?
What?
Is it a won't you see what's behind you?
Yeah, do I see what's further down this hall on the side?
More hall. Oh. The way up.
Nice.
That's
Ooh.
that's a spooky.
That's a lair.
Wow.
That is actually the way down.
Oh. Oh no.
Ah,
Bet you
That's
there's
the-
something through there.
It's the
broken
broken
ladder.
ladder.
We're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna crawl around the outside in order to get to the other ladder.
We're all
That's
gonna fall. Anyway, I'm just gonna move like hereish so that I'm in better position for the thingies, but not going to actually act.
At that point, would everyone just like cling to me and just be like, make the strength rolls for us, please?
Let's do the thing. Well, just tie us to you with the rope, man. You've got the rope.
I think the only person you need to have holding onto you is Impact.
Yeah.
just hold me, Papa.
Say true to what you gonna do.
No, guys, I'm gonna stay here for better vantage point but pass on this turn, just because I don't want to throw anything, because I'll fuck it up.
I'm gonna be honest, I missed that entirely. Were you casting or doing anything?
I'm staying here. Next person, please.
Alright, I expected that. That's fine. Alright, you hear like a... And then they all just... I'm gonna move him to the side for kill count. They all just...
Oh god, that was more than I realized.
Oh,
yeah.
Thunder wave, thunder wave, thunder wave!
Because
Alright,
Marshall
this one
plays
here.
feel areas that we can see.
Because we don't have dynamic lighting on.
I just kinda... Yeah. Alright, you know what? You can... probably see... Well, I mean, you definitely can see... that. There you go. Alright, so this one... Oh, it's not pinging. This one here is gonna give you the Zuck.
Our bird.
Zuck.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Impact is just gonna rip through these things.
They try to buy me just like...
Staff! Spear! Fist! 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 Kick!
Alright, you take 9 piercing damage, Royal.
Ouch.
That was my triple collateral on free for all.
As you fall to the ground bleeding and probably have rabies.
oh no.
Alright, and then this one
Uh-huh.
Illegal Danish.
is gonna give you the Zuck. Impact.
Oh,
It's got nothing to Zuck. Bring it, bitch.
how's it feel about oil?
Takes a
You
sip
take
and
6
dies.
piercing damage.
Some strong little fangs it's got.
Nah, they both rolled crits.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus, alright.
Just really gets in there.
Oh yeah, because you niggas would have like seen it up close now, especially you, Rail, considering you've just been stabbed in the mouth.
French Jew with its own face.
It's an ugly bastard.
Oh, they're sturges.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Little
great.
fucking bastards.
Ew.
Nasty looking.
I've used one of these before. I love them.
They're a pain in the ass. Alright, blast.
I'm just gonna, just whip past impact and smack that one. Give me a stick.
Well, you're still on my shoulder. You are currently still my little tart.
Is
I
that,
have your little turret with a whip.
Whipped her.
is that your new turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Alright. Impact.
Go
Hey,
get 'em.
get.
Step up, punch him.
Wait, do I automatically move with him because I'm still on his shoulder?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Alright.
Punch a motherfucker.
You guys move up and punch him. Doesn't punch him again.
Punch the next motherfucker, this one.
Combo!
Wow. Goal!
I love those stupid little dying sounds.
That's the point.
Is this impact
Alright.
running up and just soccer kicking them all?
Just
Oosh!
It's that kobold from the first game of Belrock.
backhanding him out of the air.
Going for the spears.
Who are you hitting? I take it the one that you're next to?
Yeah.
Alright.
So satisfying.
Moving in. Bonus action. The shield.
Alright.
Yeah.
No one escapes the rat trap.
Yeah.
And then I'll tuck
Ready
in
to attempt?
just tuck in closer. Yep, that's it.
Alright, alright, alright.
I like this whirlwind style. Short sword. Run in. The one to my right. I think I missed.
It laughs at you.
I punch him. That was even worse.
It laughs even harder.
Oh no.
I'm just confused that these things can laugh.
Read.
What?
I just looked over to her and she just like staring at the screen, mouth open, just.
Shut up!
Like a.
Fuck you!
No, it wasn't a. It was
I'm a
more of a.
big Rael.
"Ah."
Well, from a distance.
I go, what the fuck am I doing?
Range boot.
Get the fuck up. That's basically what you just sung.
You can run through us.
No, it's fine. Step back here, it's safe behind the poison thing in the metal band.
This is true. This is how you play Bard.
I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, I'm technically on top of
Oh,
Impact.
well, in that case, I'm fucking on top of you then. Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
That's
yeah, no,
true. But don't stack your tokens up. We just know.
Blech.
Actually,
As long as Blast
taking
is
it
like
on.
Yeah, I was gonna
next
say,
to
put 'em
yeah, as
all.
long as Blast is like next to Impact, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you're on top. All right. So I guess that's your direction. All right.
Yeah, as long as Rail actually takes the healing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't fucking know how much it is.
5,
5.
because the DM is doing his thing.
I'm sorry.
Huzzah!
All right, Rael. You know, get the Zuck.
Come on, I'm right here.
You
Come
know,
kill
get
me.
the Zuck from the second
What
one.
are you waiting for?
uh-oh.
Kill me!
Neither of you get the Zuck from that one either.
We need to remember the possible date shot.
The three of them are just like
Too
Blast.
busy laughing at me.
Yeah, none of they rolled abysmal. They rolled a 1, a 3, and a 4.
Nice.
So you see me hop down from Impact shoulder, I run up closer. Yeah, I pull out my little tiny whip from a little tiny hip, and just...
Tiny. Bloody.
Which one? The
That one.
oh, that one. Okay, I thought you were doing the one in front of Rael. And it also cacks it.
Can't wait to get my 5 XP out of this.
Do it! Do it!
Come
on,
kill me! I'm here! Do it now!
Thanks, Matthew.
No, alright. Is that the end of the turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Blaze.
You
Oh, I need to fart.
Careful with that bum wing.
Oh!
Kill me now.
Are you telling me to shut up, woman? I'll beat you. Don't you? I'm DMing. Don't you take me off the mic, nigga. Hey, who messaged you? Oh, right. I know it's my phone. Stop making fun of me.
Quick, Weber, hit him.
I'll let you
Beat up the
me.
DM, because that means you're beating up God.
Apparently you're hitting God. Alright, Impact. You gonna thump some Sturges?
Oh yeah. Get all up on that spectrum shit. Just backhanding. Raise my pimp hand like a croissant.
Just building as nerds, guys. She's making me sad.
Quick, call her nerd.
Hot gay nerd.
Quick,
It was a sick comeback. Thanks, Neil.
You're welcome.
Marshall,
Yeah,
Anytime.
nigga.
I've only just realised
Yeah.
that my token size should be tiny.
No, it shouldn't.
I'm 1 foot to 2 foot tall.
You count as tiny, but no token size is ever beyond small or medium.
Yeah.
Alright.
If you're
Yeah.
a player, you get the big token.
So that means
Yeah.
I can. So that means I am 2 sizes smaller than everyone.
You can move through small. Yes.
I can move through enemies
Yes.
of medium size.
Yes.
Nice.
Alright.
Alright, fools.
Most humanoids, actually.
XP.
Wait, it says here that I also get a +2 to my AC and attack modifier because of my tiny size.
No, that's for creatures.
Correct.
Oh.
Oh.
But I am a creature. Look at me.
yes,
I'm a frog.
You're an ugly
Oh,
creature.
poor
is
little
what you are.
foggy.
A delicious creature.
Just seeing what I can get away.
Oh.
Alright, niggas, 45 XP each.
Woo!
Ooh, nice.
32, 30. No wait, 130, 1336. I think.
And on that note... Wait, hang on. No, wait.
Is it 1336? Yeah, it is now.
And on that bombshell...
Eat.
Almost leap.
What do you mean, why is his nickname always Tree Biddy?
Cause it's Tree Bitty.
Yeah, True Biddy owns Toon Gabby.
Tree Biddy owns two... Wait, what?
Yeah, True Biddy owns Toon Gabby.
Toon
Yeah.
Gabby. Is that what you just said?
Yep.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
Out
okay.
of suburb.
You look grot. Look at your ugly head. Why are you telling me to
that's
stop?
where just his grandparents live. It's where his dad and pop live, Marshall.
Oh!
One time
I see.
the Tree Biddy thing, it comes from one time we were going to Jesse's place. We're fucking walking. And we walked past a shop, and the second floor of the building, on the wall, had graffitied on it, Tree Bid owns Toon Gabby.
We just kind of modified it. It was like
And
Tree
we were
Beard.
like,
but
what is
Tree
that?
Biddy.
Like Tree Bid, is this like the gangster version of Tree Beard? Just owns Toon Gabby.
We made it Tree
on the
Biddy.
streets.
But yes, niggas. On that bombshell...
You gonna continue or
This session ends.
you make me sad?
Oh.
And the reason this session ends because I haven't prepared anything else. Because I was lazy.
I'm still
and
alive
prepared
somehow.
Something for this week.
Oh yeah. By the way,
I didn't prepare anything beyond this point because I was actually going to intend for us to do this. Shut up, woman! I was going to intend for us to do this tower up to this point last session because KJ was like, I want to go to bed. I was just like, okay, I'll just do what we're going to do this session, next session. So
Yeah. By the way, before we end, I give back Rail's cloak thingy.
sure.
Cool.
I got a helpful. I did a good job today.
I guess
did, nigga.
I guess I'm gonna go back to playing some God of War then, cause
I got to show I was a big nigga.
you a big nigga.
Stay on Discord, Jesse.
Why?
Cause,
Why?
just cause.
It's not a very good reason.
Oh
So we can
my
say-
god.
So we can say hi
Double
and
tap
tell you
the
about it.
chat button.
Well,
Yeah, it pops out.
I didn't. Oh,
Yeah.
nigga.
What the
what chat button?
Oh. Which chat?
You double tap the
At the
chat
top.
in roll 20. The widget thing, it pops out.
What widget thing?
At the very top.
Like on the top where you can
icons.
tab between like the journal and everything.
Oh, right.
What
Double tap the chat one, it pops the chat out.
Nice.